Not one of them. I will say, as a, I think when I was 13 years old, I did write, 13 or 14, I think I did write a Warhammer fanfiction once. A Warhammer 40k fanfiction. When I was 13 or 14 years old. I was like 13, 14 years old. Is it erotic? No. No, it was not erotic. It was purely like, has anyone ever read the Warhammer 40k novels, like by Dan Abnett? The Gaunt's Ghost ones? Has anyone ever read those Black Library novels? Thankfully not. No? Well, it's essentially just, it was a war fan fiction. It was literally the most straight white guy nerd posting. It was like, dude, what if we wrote a really sick war story? Dude, oh, fuck yeah. That was like a 14, I was 14 years old. And I did it one time, and I never did it again.
OWCS, that Circuit Royale game, Liquid were in control, and they looked honestly like in new.
Because listen, the thing is, listen, I've never been ashamed to admit it. I'm a nerd. Okay, I like war. I think Warhammer is fun. I've read some of the books, Warhammer Fantasy and 40k. It's just unfortunately a community filled with extremely bad people. It's just a community filled with a lot of bad people. But it's you know, I thought it's a fun sci-fi fantasy universe. I wrote edgy Club Penguin stuff when I was 9, 10. So true. Sci-fi is for nerds. I read fantasy. They're both for nerds, unfortunately. They're both for nerds. They're both for nerds, unfortunately. Oh, Avast, my friend said you sound like a nerd. I told you yesterday, but I said don't care, didn't ask. But I'm good to know. But good to know. I just made Fallout New Vegas mods like a jock. Guy that doesn't know he's trans yet. Be like me just gonna transvestigate my friend. Super long range like a Sojin, or maybe even a Freya, but enough to just keep the lid on to treat you. His egg posting. Okay, so I gotta take a look at this actually. I gotta lock in here a bit. So Geekay banned Freya. I think it's a smart move because Lethal. I don't think Lethal's Freya. I mean, that's not fair, but Lethal is definitely best off Freya. And Liquid are gonna try to play Pharah here. I think it's actually a really smart adjustment since they know Freya's banned, and Freya's like a really good Pharah counter. And then Liquid banned the Lucio, so they can't play it. So Geekay is not going to be able to play the Ram, which is fine, because Cuff is pretty flexible, so they just play like the Ana. They're fine to play Ana into RuPaul. I wrote Bin 10 fanfiction in middle school. Holy. Listen, I'm not saying everyone has to confess their sins in the chat. I was just giving you a quick lore drop. I gave you one quick lore drop. You guys don't have to return it, but I'm glad to see that many people have a dark past. I'm glad that everyone has a dark past. A dark and edgy past there.
That's going to be a complete reset. Geekay not messing around either. Like they lose one, they know they can't win the fight.
Oh wait, they're gonna commit Kuffa? I guess to be fair, they can get back into the point here, but Amon fucking dies. They trade. If UB lives, there's a chance. Oh well, no primal. There's no chance. Can you repeat it for me? Yeah, my lore drop is that I love and respect my chatters. Everyone has a home here. Except those that have hate in their heart. Unless it's hating the people I hate. Unless it's hating the people I hate, then you have a home. Okay, missed the pulse. I think you mean chatter. I said chatter. Infected still in this fight, by the way. Lethal just drops down. Okay, Infected dies. They get 0. Nice. Very good. This should be... I'm hoping that this is a much better game than yesterday, because it should be. Geekay Liquid should be kind of a banger. And most importantly here as well, this rally. If that's Catholic confessional box stream win, you would not... Listen, Catholic churches have vibes, but you're not going to catch my ass in one. You're not going to catch my ass in the Catholic church necessarily. But it would be a funny bit. It would be a very funny bit to everyone. But also, didn't like Pay Money Wubby already do that? He does like the Catholic confessional streams. Doesn't like Pay Money Wubby do that bit?
Tough for Liquid to kind of step up, both supports kind of holding around that left-hand side, and
We would need a different bit.
He's got Primal Rage, so he's got the get out of jail free card. Eventually he's going to back off, but Infected has been critical health for the last like 30 seconds or so.
Coney does cringe confessionals? Well, I feel like we just did the cringe confessional. Like half the chat just admitted to writing fan fiction. Half the chat just admitted to writing fan fiction. We already did the cringe confessional. Okay, so Admiral lives, keeps UV up. Oh, wait, good find from Vega, and they still have the rush, so there's actually a chance they could turn this if Vega just repositions and lives. He's holding this fucking rush so long, he's gonna die. Okay, they're not gonna get rush. Good hold from Vega. Pretty ballsy hold, honestly. Which numbers have emotes? Just 8 and 9. I'm just typing in numbers into the chat, hoping to get an emote. The numbers, Mason. Oh, what a fucking stick. Oh, fucking fat stick from Zero. So is Knife actually just a silly hero player for Liquid now? Is that Zero's like playing like the flex picks, and they're gonna have Knife just play silly heroes? UV has there's no nano, so I think they might be cooked here because their position's also they're trapped. They're actually fucking Fladge. They're trapped here. Yeah, it's done. I can add more numbers. We don't need any more numbers. We don't need any more numbers. They'll get the touch, but it won't be enough because Cuffa won't get a primal. Yeah, it's over. That's round. It's a good round though. It's a really good round. Can we get an 11 emote? No. Tabby, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not. We're not getting the 9-11 emote. No. Is this match just for seeding? Yes, because if you finish top 3, you all go to mid-season for North America. So right now it's Liquid, Geekay, and because I believe is anyone auto qualified already? And then Nightmare, right? And then also they get money. They also get money too because I think first place gets 30K, second place gets like 20 or 15. So there is money involved as well. So it does matter for that. But I believe it's mostly just seeding because I don't know if anyone else has already been locked into midseason at this point. I don't think so because SSG isn't. They didn't make top 3, so.
There are players in this lobby that we back-to-back champs as well in North America, whether that's Zera or Lethal, Cuffa, Admiral, and UV.
So Cuffa's gone Hazard. The Beaver. The Beaver's here. The Beaver's here. It's arrived. With the Ashe. Ooh, we've talked about this before. I think Ashe is like a very mercurial pick, you know? That's so true, Avril. T1 Proud did not look good on the Hanzo on this map. I was not a huge fan of it. However, it's less of a dive for Geekay to a degree. I doubt either of these two teams could beat Houston Outlaws. Depends which Houston Outlaws. Depends which Houston Outlaws. I mean, the Hanzo's working.
All right, quick flip for Team Liquid.
Is Ashe Mercurial? It's more so just, I don't like Ashe for when you're in general compared to a Sojourner or Freya because she just, yeah, you have the coach gun, but it's a little bit less survivability than like getting the double dash perk for Sojourn or even just having the extra like leaps for Freya and just their base kit minus perks. So I don't like Ashe for that respect. I think also like her one-shot ability isn't as strong as like a Sojourn or even Freya has better burst. So.
Oh, nice virus connection there from Sarah from cross map.
So yeah, I personally am not a huge fan of the Ashe when I think other DPS picks just do what she does better for the most part.
No initial kills, no follow-up there.
Outside of very certain maps.
Lethal is tagging people down to about half HP. My moan going pretty low, but same could be said for Infected.
Ooh, they don't finish Infected, and they have the nano early. And yeah, there's the nano. He's zapping. Holy fuck, he's zapping.
This is a tough spot for Geekay to be in. Admiral UV have got
I wonder, this Hanzo, I'm going to be real with you, the Hanzo should, okay, great grip, but I don't think that the Hanzo should be getting this much value into a Sombra Tracer Hazard. Like, it seems kind of crazy that Tree is getting this much value. Jongu would actually wipe, though.
Check him PC.
Now, what a shot to come on through. Delivering on the Hanzo now. It's time for the window.
I mean, they still can't remove fucking Infected because he's got Primal. Like, yeah, they got a tree. Great. We have an ape. They have a tree. We have an ape. Dude, tree? I mean, there's 2 trees. And 1 tree is getting kills. There are 2 trees and 1 tree's on Hanzo fucking shooting logs, bro.
on this map of all things.
Yeah, I can't believe this Hanzo is working this well.
EMP available, Avril, but it's his final fight for Team
Ape
Liquid.
climb tree, so true.
So maybe this is working out. Just given the fact
Why are like 90% of Marvel Rivals pros washed up Overwatch pros? Why were 90% of Overwatch pros washed up TF2 pros
oh, okay. I think he touched. Okay.
when the game started?
Got the touch.
You've answered your question. They can't touch.
He connects and no touch there, team.
There are 2 trees inside of you. One kills and one heals.
Taking that map, that Sonic arrow at the last second reveals the Sombra. As soon as that reveal thing shows up, hey, I have the EMP. They know where I am. EMP
TF2 pros were 90% wash Quake pros.
Yeah, 2-0 for Team Liquid.
The early ones, yeah, but not towards the end. It always starts out. There's always a washed migration. There's a washed migration, goes to the next game, then they become
Rose might not be
the new pros, then they become washed again. And then the old pros of that game then become the new washed, and we continue the cycle forever.
Sniped him like Legolas across map, bro. Invis as well. Wasn't even.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Almost reminds me of this is gonna be a throwback. 2021.
No, I'm not adding that. That is good though.
Where this was after
The washed Overwatching pros went to Valorant, to be fair.
Shot onto Birdring, who EMPs at the same time.
Some did, yeah. So definitely a lot did.
Got a headshot at him.
Okay.
Like the same frame. Cancel the EMP.
Yeah, I want to be able to return. I want to be able. Well, no, I can go to Canada with that one, but I can't return to the US. If I were to put that emote on my channel, they want me. They're gonna deport my ass.
Archive stored in my brain.
I can't put that on my Twitch channel because they'll search through my 7TV emotes and I won't be able to come back.
But what a map to come through 2-0.
I'll be right back.
I'm
gonna get some more slop.
Well, and we see it early. We expect it potentially on the King's Row, but to see it this early on light on Elios even, it's just like, holy, this is actually Team Liquid having some real impact in the server. The fact that you bring up the Dragon Strike breaking tree as well is a really good interaction that does actually kind of cost the Liquid backline a little bit. The Prince is just basically dead even.
Yeah, 51 to 49. I think everybody's pretty impressed with how Liquid handled GK yesterday in that 3-1. That upper bracket match. It was a 2-0 two-team Liquid on OWCS, so Control kind of going similar directions here. Circuit Royale was the next pick for GK, and it's actually going to be King's Row. Okay. They're not going to ban Hanzo, surely. Surely they won't ban the Hanzo here.
If you ban the Hanzo, you leave your backline open to banning in response. So the issue here now has to be you have to prioritize the backline. Ban away probably again the Lucio, something like that, or even a Kiriko. You just want to kind of deny that composition in general. And then the response will probably be the hazard ban. This is why I stated in our previous series in that lower final, banning the hazard
There we go.
one removes the capability
Woo!
of this response.
Crisp opening. Actually, this one doesn't even go on ice. This one I can drink it by itself.
So that when GK go to a King's Row or a circuit, inevitably the life of your backline is going to be protected. You then respond.
That's what it's all about.
Well, last time Team Liquid played this,
That's what it's all about, baby.
Picked this, sorry. GK.
What's the next map I missed? I missed it, chat. I missed the map.
First and the hazard second, but like you said, hazard off the table.
You're a walking commercial? No, I'm a walking alpha, is what I am. I've got it figured out, and you don't.
Which means it can't be banned.
I haven't figured it out.
Lucio Freya in the first one. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking a different game.
You wish you could think of the level that I do.
Because you're talking about banning hazards so much. But anyway, GK banning the same thing, same strat here. Going to
King's Row.
And then a hazard
And they banned Kiriko. Okay.
Yeah, so no bait, no Hanzo ban here, but it might
I confirm Avast is a Chad. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much, cows. Thank you. Not paid chatter, by the way. Not paid chatter.
That can destroy deployables, which is going to be very useful into both
Ryan Mirror? No, I don't think it'll be a Ryan Mirror. Probably going to be a Rissa or Ram, more than likely.
This is a good map for the Hanzo anyway, so even if you're not up against the back.
What is a meta? Ryan Mirror incoming? What is a meta?
The Kiriko ban as
when are they making Queen's Row? You know what? That's that's a big oversight for sure. Plat chat tomorrow, King. I don't know if we're doing plat chat tomorrow. I think we maybe are. I'm not sure.
Want to play Lucio here? Lucio being banned away causes some weird stuff to happen. We saw in that.
I'm gonna have to double check.
Once Lucio is gone in this current.
I think Johnny is gone. So Jaws is in charge or something, which is crazy because like we're gonna have this guy be in charge for real. Are we actually gonna do that?
Here we go. Map number 2, Kings Row. Team Liquid off to a
Like, that would be kind of fucked up.
start. Community Preds being about 51% for Team Liquid, 49 for
Is this
Geekay.
V2 Avast?
We're gonna see some
What?
Hanzo, probably
V2 Avast poggers?
Baptiste as well. I wonder what other regions are going to think of this. If this kind of back.
Why aren't you in charge? I don't want to be.
To the mid-season, I'm curious how people end up in different regions, kind of responding to
I don't want to be in charge, man. I've had enough of being in charge, okay? I'm already in charge of my own life. I'm in charge of everyone's life in this chat because you're my thralls. I'm in charge of many other lives that you're not aware of. I've been in charge of too much.
Extremely huge. So once you go up internationally against strong dive teams, T1, Crazy Raccoon,
I'm in charge of too much already.
especially when Jumbin is there, Dongak is there, the 2 best ball players in the world. Could be a
But you
struggle
charge
for
these
them.
crystals.
Right now, unless Infected, not this map, you wouldn't want to see the ball on this map, but Infected is probably the one player in NA that has the best capability of kind of replicating what some of the Korean teams will be able to do against you. However, the reason why you're not going to see Beaver on every single map is for that reason, which is why you save it for circuits, you save it for Kings Row.
Widow? Out of spawn for lethal?
Zera on May.
Okay.
Tree on Hanzo.
Not quite.
Defense Vega on the Alari. Okay.
Hashtag white man's bro. Yeah, we can't say that. Now that we can't say. That one we can't say. We can't. I don't think we're allowed to do that one.
Ultraviolet is just a
That one I'm not sure we're able to claim ownership of. Oh!
High ground here, they got it. Yeah, okay. All right, well, logged.
Now,
You've got to deal with him. You have to somehow dislodge Tree. Cut him down.
Is Tree actually the Hanzo GOAT? Are we in a Hanzo meta? Guy gets 1 kill on Hanzo. Are we in a Hanzo meta?
make sure you
I guess to be fair, he got multiple kills last map too. My mom's doing a decent job of putting pressure. Might get another. Oh my god, he's beefing. He's doing a good job of fighting 2 people though, so he's at least drawing aggro.
This is so difficult because Tree can just 180 and then
And yeah, they are just gonna play Orisa, so they're gonna anchor point continuously with affected.
Even a body shot and then
Dude, Geekay actually are they're BAP Weaver like merchants. Geekay are actually BAP Weaver merchants. This is fucking crazy. Look at this shit. Oh!
Lethal in a little bit of trouble, but actually, no, call an ambulance, but not for me. Zera gets headshot, that railgun from Lethal.
Who is the hottest man in Overwatch? Scientist? I can't tell if you're asking, are you posing the scientist or the hottest, or are you just are you asking for help from the scientist?
Right now and actually safe. I lied. He's up. GK can't.
Motherfuckers need to get honest again. So true.
Just refuses to die, and Vega's going to come back on the Lucio to...
I mean, I really like Liquid's comp here. Geekay, if they're gonna play this, like they're pretty much hoping that they can just like put like off angle pressure and then grip someone, because they're not gonna play the Lucio. Because otherwise, you're just gonna be good. If they go swap Admiral to Lucio, they're in a situation where they're just like in a way playing a similar comp, but they play into a Mei, and then it's like gets really hard for their tank. Hanzo. My vote would be Hanzo, personally. My vote would also be Hanzo. If I were to pick the hottest man. Oh my god, dude. This Mei is just fucking them up. They have really good point presence. They can't get rid of Tree. They can't get rid of fucking Tree. They can't get rid of this guy.
On the Hanzo on the defense.
It's just disgusting. Has he died yet?
Cassidy, personally, bro, I bet you like white guys, huh? Basic taste. Basic taste, am I right? Heartbreak emoji.
Really brutal stuff. Lethal gonna swap over to the gas now to try and put some more pressure onto Infected's Orisa. By the way,
Avast, you don't even like guys? I like guys, like, as friends. I'm cool with men. I'm cool with dudes.
Okay, Ravenous Vortex is going to help for sure.
That's what liking men is, right? When you like them as friends.
These logs going to hurt even more if RuPaul uses the ult.
Okay, they swap Lethal over to the cast so they can pressure Hotel a little bit more. That's fair.
It's a danger zone. Remember GK to step on the point.
Okay, they get 0. Okay, I like the cast swap here. Cast swap's pretty nice. Go further. It's June. Go further, idiot. Not far enough. Okay, nice. Okay, this is a really good swap with the cast. I think that gives you a lot more pressure there.
They made it hurt. GK just narrowly getting that point with 3-minute time back in the
yeah, but are you gay? Yes, he is. I'm not gay. I mean, everyone's like 10% gay or so, or some around that margin, you know, margin for error, but I'm not really that gay. No. I personally was telling, I've already did this bit, but you know, I was telling that art should come out as non-binary. Because the white guy dating bisexual woman is just like not in. Like straight white guy dating bisexual woman, that's not in anymore.
He's pretty chill.
I need her to become they. If her can become they, that would really help me. From like an ally perspective. Like I don't get any points for a straight white guy dating bisexual woman anymore. And like no one would believe me if I was bisexual, if I was like non-binary, I feel. Like it's not in my blood either. It's just I don't got it in me. I think she could have it in her. She could become they. Bro is tokenizing real time. We're putting them on the woke chain, okay? We're tokenizing. When I tokenize, I'm putting them on the woke chain, okay? This is the woke chain. Get ready to get minted. Get ready to get fucking minted, bro. We're tokenizing. Ooh, good find. Okay, this is actually a lot better for Geekay. They need to get off Hanzo. Tree needs to get the fuck off Hanzo here.
But the Blizzard is a little bit misplaced as well, placed in front of the payload, and Tree alive, holding strong. Payload
That's very nice.
A bit of an issue. Tree's gonna swap off the Hanzo. He'll probably go back actually.
What the fuck am I hearing? You're hearing some excellent analysis here, but like, because Tree needs to get the fuck off Hanzo. Because essentially they're just playing like they're playing medieval Widow and hoping that the logs hit. Because I don't even think the off angles are this good right now for Hanzo. Like they really need like a little bit of extra pressure right now, unless Tree can take the flank.
Staring straight at Zera, wants some backup, sends Lethal in to try and deal with the Tracer. Sound barrier for Vega now.
Dude, Lethal is just pounding. It's just so there's so little pressure because Tree Hanzo just can't take any space, I feel. He also I'll debate that topic in a second. 1 second. What that? They have to anchor point, but they have annihilation. I mean, they're just gonna cap. Yeah. They need to swap Hanzo. He also thinks he could get with a guy faster than I could get with a girl. Yes, I believe that to be a holistically a fact. If I had to go in a race-off between finding a gay man relationship versus a woman sapphic relationship, at the end of the day, men are still men. At the end of the day, men are still men. They're dogs. It'd be easy as fuck comparatively. I could do that in a heartbeat, comparatively.
See if the healing is coming enough. Certainly the damage is what we're looking for out of Vega though.
Yeah, but you stinky? Not true at all. Finding I could 100% if we had a gay off and it's like you're looking to find a woman loving a woman relationship, a nice sapphic relationship, and I defined it just a gay man relationship, easy. Easy as fuck. I could do it so fast. It wouldn't even be close. It'd be like snapping my fingers. I can do this all day. Me finding another guy to date to win the bet. I can do this all day. Okay, so Dragon Strike doesn't find. Dude, Tree needs to get the fuck up. I mean, Hanzo's a bit better here than for the contest. I'll give them that. And there's a min on the clock, so I guess I'll allow it. But I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome. Okay, surely Tree swaps, especially with Freya. Yeah, okay. About to say, like, I feel like Freya can out pressure. And they're gonna go Genji. Yeah, even better. Where does he go? Like Sojourn? Freya? Yeah, okay.
The long range consistency required here a little bit. I did enjoy having.
Never underestimate the power of a man-for-man Craigslist posted. It's Sunday fun day. Let's go to Oaklawn and put your money where your mouth is. Well, like, I'm not currently trying to do that, nor am I gay. I'm simply saying I could do it if I wanted to. But the bet's not on. Because I'm in a committed, loving relationship. All bark, no bite.
Really slowing them down. Bolo shot. Oh, goes wide. Actually almost clips Zera there, which would have been a...
Okay, they force the lamp. They have annihilation, but they have to... Dude, there's double support here. This is so losable. Oh! Wait, my moan with the fucking goat pick? No trance? No trance means there's way less heals? Wait, this is actually so fucking big for my moan? Oh. Wait, the peel. Yes! Oh my god. Wait, actually sick Vortex Bolt combo? From Kuffa Lethal? See that one? See a little Vortex Bolt? You don't see that one too often? Wait, they're actually doing it? Oh, that's a big find, but I think they trade? Wait, that was actually sick as fuck from Geekay? And they still have tree? Oh, it's so Jover. I mean, Vega can just trance. Vega can just trance. Put him up on the pedal. Put him up on the pedal.
A couple of seconds and he's going to be pretty dead. Although saying that, the lamb comes out in the end.
There we go. They'll have Terror Surge, which, okay, they killed that, but I think they're fine. I think they win with the Annihilation, surely. Surely they just win with the Annihilation here. Yeah.
Overtime finish for GK at the very most. But Team Liquid, they made a good go of it.
So yeah, do you guys back me up on this though? You guys backing me up? I could get a man faster than Ark could get a woman.
If Team Liquid finish with over a minute, they're going to be in good.
You guys backing me up on that? No, come on.
There from GK surviving against
come on.
At the very end.
Just brutal overtime respawn times there for.
No, you're balding. That's just not true.
Waiting for players to get in. Vega forced to trance just to go for the touch, which means no transcendence for the actual.
It's so easy. It's so much easier. It's easier because of the nature of the creatures I'm going for. Okay, and the creatures are min. I know their patterns. I know their hunting habits. I know their psyche.
Overtime is where they're going to get capped out in, which when we refer back to yesterday's upper bracket final game, GK capped out Kings Row in OT. So
you can find a one-night stand easily, but what about long-term? I mean, wasn't the bet. The bet was just to get with someone. Bet was not to set up a loving relationship.
Only 2 each. Pretty low.
That wasn't the bet.
Considering how much, or at least visual impact Tree was.
And if it was, I'd still think I'd get in a well.
Team Liquid, but
I don't know. Then it gets a little bit harder. I think it gets harder though, because from my understanding, I could probably have tons of hookups with gay men, but they wouldn't want a relationship with me. While at her first lesbian relationship, they'd want to move in within like 2 days with each other. But then they would also break up in a very toxic manner in the next like 2 to 3 weeks. So she might win that one. This is stereotyping. Oh, so some stereotyping we get +2s, but others we don't, huh? We're reading a hypocritical line here. When I'm the one putting my body on the line. When I'm putting my body on the line here. No, this feels wrong. Me when I play fucking Hanzo into the Ram comp. Actually, to be fair, it's okay right now. You're making too many jokes for a straight white guy. But in this situation, I'd be gay. I wouldn't be straight. I'd be gay. It's a hypothetical joke over a hypothetical gayness.
Liquid just flipping the map right now on.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure onto Infected.
Infected is so low. There's a lamp available from RuPaul, leaving the window too, so that's gonna.
What's the joke? Being gay? No, the joke is beating my girlfriend in a competition, okay? Where she would lose to me because I would get the man faster. That's the joke. Okay, the Orisa split's pretty decent here, but if my dude, I won't get 2. Do not, no, don't drop that. Clip it, do not. No, the mainstream woke media wants to cancel me here for daring to think that I could win a competition versus a girl. Okay, so the 3 point, that's a really good find on Vega. Okay, they should just win barring 0 getting someone. Yeah, they're good. They're chilling. They're chilling.
Push RuPaul off of that high ground, a full wrap around to get rid of the BAP, who is in a priority in a dominant position.
Well, I mean, sometimes you just get rolled by a Hanzo.
Mimo looking like he wanted to go for a pulse, but wants the Hanzo, but Tree denies him straight up.
Oh, the Annihilation's so good. That's such a good find from Kuffa too to make the rotate, make sure Tree gets off the high ground. Not gets off. Gets off the high ground.
It's a lot. It's 3 ultimates at the end of the day. 3 alive to start things out, and then Annihilation plus OC to finish the fight with 130 left to go. Team Liquid, as a reminder, yesterday barely capped
this stream, man.
And didn't have enough time to finish the map, which is why they lost Kings Row.
They have 4 ults here. I bet they just use Dragon to split, and then they kill someone with like a fucking Terror Surge here. Let me see it.
Dragon Strike, Beat, Window, 4 ults on the board.
Oh, well.
Windows gonna get used
Okay,
up.
tree got rolled.
They are going
So there's no Dragon Strike and no Hanzo.
playing
So no Archer.
than Team Liquid right now. RuPaul finds one. Nice little grip there. Saves lethal, but
Ooh.
still ends up going down as Zera.
Infected fighting?
And look at
He's fighting. He's got 2. Okay. On the fucking hotel.
50 seconds to go.
And into the Dragon Strike. Wait, that's fucking sick.
Will be it. Okay.
Okay, infected.
Again, kind of reminiscent
No
of
one
how GK has done
speedruns
so
being
well.
canceled faster than my streamer.
Close, scrappy fight at the very end as Liquid
I'm not being canceled. I'm not being canceled.
Save 2 ultimates here as off of that.
There's fake outrage in the chat for daring to speak my truth.
Not just 'cause it's string
You're
on string,
silencing
but
me.
more importantly,
You're silencing me.
look at this shot. And
Oh.
done. It's important because UV drops in the window, and one of the best ways you beat the window, as previously discussed, is
Manselled.
to window, which then gives RuPaul a better angle to work through.
So true.
He's not able to get close enough to.
I'm being
break past
manselled.
window and Terror Surge, but he still wins the day. Infecting Zero combined, took down that backline eventually, allows him to cap.
So I put lethal here onto the Cass.
pretty early, but
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not loving the Hanzo here. I mean, Tree will probably just like shut me the fuck up and just like get like 3 picks or something. But I think the Hanzo can be swapped.
that support, that's a general like healing.
This is a really good map pick though for Geekay because I think like being able to put like just like push Cass. Well, okay, Zero just gets instant kill there.
Even see Zera. Saw the pulse bomb. Zera blinked in, blinked out, got a kill onto Lethal. Ends up going down though. So 1-4.
Thoughts on Brad Pitt winning an F1 Grand Prix? Is Brad Pitt an F1 driver?
That instant damage.
Is that a thing?
Dearie me, that backline's looking adamantium, but when they're all brought together in a group hug, it is easy.
Yeah, in the movie. Oh, the F1 movie.
And overtime is going to be there, but not quickly enough to
I support it. As long as it's an American taking European jobs, I support it.
Length broken fast by the rest of Liquid means that Terror Surge value is going to be massive. As effect will swap over to
The movie is so good. You can't get me to care. I'm sorry. You can't get me to care. I'm sorry. It's a movie about racing cars. It's a movie about racing cars. I'm just not gonna care. The only racing cars movie I care about is about Lightning McQueen
Hard against the BAP and the Hanzo. Maybe my moment
and Mad Max a little bit.
difference. He's found. Oh, the flick's good, but the lamp is better. Saving Tree's life. That annihilation isn't going to.
Fast and Furious, don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care about Fast and Furious.
That annihilation looks so sad from Cuffer. He's now cowering in a corner, and this dragon.
Oh, the dragon through the window.
Deployed in the choke point, but no one can make good use
Okay,
of it.
no one dies. Oh no, Cuffa dies. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Ultraviolet might be
I mean, they made the Hanzo work. I'll give him credit.
feet under as Team Liquid cap the second point.
You see that with Lethal going to Freya, he already knows we're going to see B is like.
Avril just balled his fist on broadcast.
To the Ram, considering there's no Orisa on board.
Avril is seething right now on the main broadcast.
What we saw last time. Good news for Team Liquid.
The only race car movie I care about is Tenet.
50 extra seconds. Yesterday, only the 130 capping B and OT. Small.
Oh, well, a little wide. That's fine.
Almost.
The sim swap I think is good for last. I really like the sim swap. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's pretty good for last.
Play into the back line. It's going to be hard for Infected.
You just TP and split Cuffa and you're chilling. And look, this now they're attacking.
So easy.
Now you're attacking. What do you do now, Mr. Bond?
Just being able
What will you do now, Mr. Bond? Okay, Vega will eat an orb and die.
click owns Vega. Ultraviolet gets the last final tap there onto the Lucio. Infected ends up going
Dude, this is such a good swap.
as Team Liquid.
What will you do now, Mr. Liquid?
Tell you what, GK
Into the Symmetra.
struggled to find any high ground capability in terms of shutting down Team Liquid.
The only race I care about is the human race.
Anymore, but high ground is kind of what one Team Liquid that B fight. And the moment is, I can just go symmetrical, we can flip the map. You want to
So
take
true.
the ground, I can TP there as well.
So true. Brave and bold. Brave and bold of you to say.
His face on the last minute.
That's a brave statement you just made.
They have a lot of ultimates.
Everybody is so split.
You have to beat to make it through the choke here. I mean, I feel like this is a perfectly fine situation for Geekay because you used one Annihilation to force both support ults and Annihilation. I mean, they're actually chilling with that one. And you haven't even won the fight still. So they're going to get spawns.
And dinner.
Look at this, though. 30 seconds remaining. So, final couple of delays. Mimona Cuffer. Look at the correct respawn together. Important.
Why does Mr. Liquid go hard as a name?
Save your ultimates, but what do they get out of it?
That's a good question.
All three big Team Liquid ults got were not.
And now they're just going to split. They're going to split point here with Wall, and I don't know how they win. I'm going to be honest. Liquid are going to have to clutch the fuck up here.
They have so much to do.
They're going to have to clutch the fuck up here. And RuPaul's already dead.
Does end up going down as Tree which is points. Just basically, it's playing in the Sport right now.
Yeah, it's Jover. It's Jover.
It's just too strong. It's just too powerful. GK's defense looking infallible with this sim. The high ground was a problem, but not when you got
That's a Jover moment. 1-1. Okay, finally some real gameplay. Some real gameplay here in my OWCS.
No deferred bans, no Malga today in this grand final for GK.
I'm Mr. Gas. Gas. Tap back into BPL. What's happening?
Another 3-2, they
it does, but Ignite, do you go into that diva?
Is this the ban? Is this the ban phase?
Go tank and just run it down as,
Is this the ban phase here for BPL? This is, I'm sorry, this is, it's too much. It's too much. I feels like I'm playing bingo. Feels like I'm playing bingo. I can't do it. I can't do it. You're getting Bandle instead. You're getting Bandle instead between the rounds. 1985, 160 million. I don't know. Skip it. Oh, I know this song. I know this. Bum, 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 bum. Is this the song I think of? Is this Somebody to Love? I just wanna dance. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Somebody to love. Is it George Michael or Bee Gees that did this? I don't know. Wait, you know what? Let's keep listening. Let's keep listening. Oh wait, this is not the song. I don't think it's the song, right? Oh fuck. I'm not sure if this is the one. wait, let's go. Let's get the backup vocals. I know this song. I know this song. I know this. Is this not like oh fuck, dude. I'm unsure. My iron will has been broken. I want to know. Ah. I want to know what love is, isn't it? Isn't this? What? Wait, that's Foreigner. Fuck. That's definitely not the right one. How am I going to tell? How am I going to know? Is it how am I going to know? Going to know? Is it going to know? What? Is it not I Want to Know? It's not Arctic Monkeys. Want to Know? It's not Jason Derulo. Oh, fuck. I don't know then. I thought is that not what it is? Is this not? I wanna know. I wanna know. Is that not what it is? How am I going to tell? How will I know? How will? Is it Whitney Houston? Ah, Whitney Houston. How will I know? Yeah, it definitely wasn't Foreigner. Shit, played in my retail job 20 times a day. So true. Check DMs. Okay, checking DMs.
Type angle. Yeah, Team Liquid. I mean, ban a life weaver.
No. No, wait, that's really good.
I'm not surprised. Like the way Knife was playing yesterday.
That's really good.
It was just
Art sent me an excerpt from her culture, her like module for this like politics and media class.
Killing the back line in a couple of hits. Like,
Occupying positions of subordination with regards to other men. For example, think your bully culture, the alpha male, the beta male, and in terms of heterosexual prowess and conquest. Oh, so true. So true. Oh, pop culture. Sorry, pop culture class.
This is where, in my opinion, the Venture shines a lot. Just the high ground, low ground plays.
So true.
Borrow from all the way on high ground and come from some very unique angles. Just across the board, we saw.
You know, dude, here's the question.
Brought out the Venture early on, and
I feel like old bullying culture is like over, you know? Does everyone just gang stalk each other now? Do we just like do the youth just gang stalk each other instead of bullying each other?
But as I sort of mentioned here, has Knife been cooking up a Symmetra? The answer is yes.
How would you know? I was a youth. I'm still young. Bullying is over. Me, the bully.
More value on the Venture.
I feel like now, like the younger generation, the Gen Z and below, they just kind of gang stalk each other, you know? There's no like, you're not like doing wedgies and like chasing people down to beat them up in the streets. It's more so you're just like fucking with them on social media.
Okay. I think Venture's so good though when they're on set.
No, I'm still getting bullied by the kids.
You can like slow for Venture.
Well, that's different. That's no longer. That's not really the same dynamics here. So cyberbullying, well, you know, yeah, but it's not analog bullying. Male bonding through mockery is vital. So that's right. The alpha joker or the beta joker. All through, you know, joke sexual conquest and joke prowess. I don't think analog is the opposite of cyber. Okay, but I think you're the opposite of cool. So what about that? So how about that? We got you. How about that one? So what, I also don't remember what the bans are. So Liquid got rid of Weaver. They don't want to deal with the fucking Beaver comp. Please stop being mean to chat. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. You're right. Okay, wow, his fucking... that's actually so sad that his field got cucked by the shield. The... Get... Blamp? Okay, yeah, they're good. Vega tried to touch, fucked it up. Vega took the TP, tried to backward touch and didn't hit it, and then left. Okay, so they banned Mei. I think that makes sense here, especially because they have Knife in. I think the Mei ban's actually really good from Geekay. One time in my youth group, a couple people faked giving this kid a wedgie. Then when his parents heard about it, they got pissed and a message was sent to community about it. Oh no, it was a swirly. How do you fake a swirly? As in like, they spread the rumor they gave him a swirly? Or like, did they hold him up the toilet and not do it? Like, how do you fake that? What was the false flag attack that they used? A little bolus? How do you send a message to the community? You poison their water supply? Take their land? Hear the lamentations of their women? That's probably what their parents did. Burn their crops, yep. A captive son? Oh, Beefington! Nice. Dude, I really love the Venture on Circuit Royale. I think Venture is so good into these comps, especially when you're playing to the sim. Geekay has such a... I think they have like a fucking goated read on the meta right now.
they shield dance that entire time and get the full use of that annihilation.
Catfish their men into gay one-night stands to win bets.
And, well, it wasn't exactly cheap for Team Liquid either.
Well, it wouldn't be catfishing because I would be gay in the situation, okay? Like, it's not catfishing if I become gay. Hello, Grim Bleeper.
Get something done on his own annihilation. TP in straight to the back line.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Lamp's already down, but that window is going to be easy to play around.
How do you become gay? It's a hypothetical. Anything can happen.
Tick in, Mimo, taking a little bit of that damage, forcing everybody into a small corner, but that's kind of exactly
Detroit become gay.
Everybody grouped up. A lot of AoE healing coming through for the BAP.
Should just clean up here. Sub 3 minutes.
Takes lethal out of the sky. This Team Liquid still in control, although they lose report.
Working out well for Team Liquid. Pushing Geekay back.
This thinks you can become gay. In the hypothetical, yes. In the hypothetical, yes.
As we sort of mentioned, a large amount of ultimate spent in a previous fight.
I could become gay. I'm not saying in real life. In this hypothetical. Okay, knife gets caught by the vortex and doesn't take the TP in time.
My knife. My poor knife.
His knife is gone. Oh! Wait, actually, Fat is fucked there from Lethal? Dude, Lethal's been looking so good on Sojourning Cast.
Absolutely not. Lethal still sharpshooter. As GK cap that point. Not looking exactly.
Sexuality is fluid, so Avast could become a little gay. Well, but it wouldn't like. I would already be a little gay. I would just recognize that I'm a little gay, you know? I wouldn't necessarily like I wouldn't go like Super Saiyan gay mode and like ah, and then like I'm like gayer. I'm like Super Gay 3 or whatever. I feel like I'm max like 10% gay.
That was a high valley.
Super gay. Okay, there we go. Kuffa dead. Did you trade for? This is actually fucking fat as fuck from my moan though. Like they don't have a tank, but they have way more damage. They can just push corner. Yep. 10% gay ceiling, rose wilted, hard stuck, low elo. Look, some people got it, some people don't. Some people got it, some people don't. I think they go high ground here. They go high ground here with the overclock. Yep. Oh, beef. Force the lamp at least, but I mean they do take high ground here, but they have to worry about the window. It's sick. It's sick as fuck. Dude, it's such a good high ground push from Geekay. It's actually nasty. My stream.
Still being pushed.
Okay.
2 minutes in the time bank. Someone's got to touch. Triple blank for Tree.
Yeah, they cap here, right? Surely. They cap here with the annihilation, surely.
Minimum now, and this annihilation is gonna hurt. In fact, it's also gonna rip his own and could just fold his arms for the time.
Window plus rail, that damage, yeah. It is very, very nice. Pawn Star guy going, best I can do is 150 gay. Rolling up to like the sexuality hardcore pawn. Being like, yeah, I'm looking to trade in my heterosexuality today. Best I can do is 150 gay. Best I can do is like just a little bit of gay on the weekends when you get a little drunk. It's like, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. My heterosexuality is worth so much more down the street.
It's double supports dead for Liquid. GK still have theirs available, and Annihilation Battle's only gonna go in one.
Thoughts on your emote? I worked really hard on it. Hold on, let me met a guy who knows more about this than I do. They bring in like his gay consultant. It's like, oh, dude, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, he's heterosexual, but like his upbringing, like very open household, pretty educated. Seems like he gets a little handsy with his friends when he gets drunk. It's a little bit, you know, is very comfortable with them. They like to embrace a lot and is always wondering what it would feel like, you know. I think honestly, you got a gym. You got a gym here. I would give this guy at least 200 gay. Let me see the emote. Okay.
Very easy switch as well. No.
Why do we need an emote for this? Why do we need what do we need the emote for this for? There's no reason for it.
It's been opting a lot of the time Ash Casty, any kind of like raw hit scan, Sojourn, etc.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't ever get used.
like to be the choice for Infected, but once he spots Lethal, he might swap. See if that happens. That's a catch. Holy, what? He needed the TP out.
I'll think about it.
That is
I'll think about it.
Needed that lamp. Where'd he go?
What if the +2 emote was actually -2 and vice versa? That's pretty genius. That's pretty genius. It's a version of the tropes. A subversion of the tropes, huh?
Oh my, and now you can take such a nice spot here. It's Infected, you can hold this corner super far up, like... Damn, Cuffer.
By the way,
They've already swapped off Sim. Yep.
we've seen GK many times, Cuffer's already, play through that right side angle from...
I also missed that first fight because we were looking at the +2 emote. I have no idea what happened. Just want to say, didn't even see what happened. Oh my god, RuPaul almost fucking died.
How is RuPaul alive?
That would have been bad.
Bro went through their solo and still survived.
I mean, they're split here. They're hoping to take the fight so Infected can push. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Where the hell? Where's everybody? Where's everyone to help Cuffa? Where's everyone?
Donk walk.
What the fuck?
Tuple fanned the hammer from 3.
Okay, wait. I mean, they're trading. They're trading. And however, they're not that good. Who is that? Star? Underscore W. Thank you for the tier 1. If you don't add my emote, you're homophobic, by the way.
that first death,
I don't think you're allowed to claim that.
right out of spawn.
I don't think you're allowed to claim that one. They did. They did think the bean paste was poo. Or no, they found the bean paste to be poo. They thought it was bean paste, but they went in, it was poo.
What do you mean one death at the start will cost you? It means that you...
That is actually like it's a fun push idea. I feel like a bit odd that they fucked it up so bad considering they were down 1.
But instead, they're gonna push cap A, hold all ultimates, now snowball B.
Okay, so the TP, dude, okay, Liquid are cooking them. Liquid are cooking them on the TP rotates. They just went high ground with the window and immediately killed, like, fucking UV. They're actually cooking them. They're using their strange portals, no! They're using their strange portals too effectively.
This is the thing that people watching need to understand as well.
How can I be homophobic? My Avast is gay? Well, once again, I'm not claiming that I'm gay.
Those types of kills happen, it's whatever. At the highest level, we're in the grand final.
Not claiming that I'm gay. I'm saying the hypothetical.
That one
I would be gay.
snowballs everything for Team Liquid, and GK have still not stabilized.
Now they have to go hide because of the window. Oh, TP? Dude, I mean, look at this. Look at these fucking TPs here. TP with the wall too, so they all have to back up and they just have a perfect setup for the Deadeye because they're afraid to peek. It's so McNasty. They're getting rolled.
My mode's gonna have to burrow out of there. Cuffer down. Afro, no sound barrier. Like, GK, they still got one ultimate, but this is Liquid Cap at this point.
Mods, take him to the straight conversion camp. Mods, take him to the straight conversion camp. Take him to the gay pawn store.
5 minutes of time bank. I mean, Liquid, if they surely have got this done.
If Northern Lion could be 10% Chinese, you can be 10% gay.
143, but you have to imagine Team Liquid's time bank is about to be disgusting. If they
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, okay. Better TP. They did have to beat, but that's fine. Do we know if EWC has a round robin portion or is it just double elim? I'm going to be honest, I actually don't know. I'm going to completely real with you, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it's going to be.
A sound barrier used, GK.
Slow things down. Unfortunately, this isn't a sub for the hypothetical Avast stream, but it should be.
Thank you, Zero, for the tier 1.
If you get it down to even 2 minutes, you'll consider that a win for GK.
Ooh, zero-man Terror Surge? You ever just drop a zero-man Terror Surge for Infected to the backline after your backline's dead? That's unfortunate.
He did get like dragged in a little bit, but he was chilling. That was yeah, not great from Infected.
Pride ends in 2 days, then we can sell. Does at the gay pawn shop, does Pride decrease the value of the trade value of your... I feel like it would increase the value of trading in for... Well, I guess it would probably decrease, you're right. It would decrease the value of trading in my straight for gay. Okay, another good window. Lethal gets 2. Okay, now they're cooking with gas.
Okay, they're burning down that clock. It was about a 5-minute time back, now at 3:30.
This is where GK are slowly but surely making up for the errors on A, which then resulted on a snowball for B. TP set up once again.
Gay value is sinusoidal. Sinusoidal. That's so true. I'm checking the waveforms. I'm checking the waveforms.
Stabilization. Have a reasonably matched time bank scenario.
Have Annihilation just hold point here? Dude, this is... Oh, they can't have fucking Lethal doing that. I mean, this is no good. No bueno.
Yep, nice TP away as Lethal. He's playing Portal right now. he's not playing Overwatch.
There we go.
Oh,
Getting the Fourier transform your sexuality spectra.
That's massive. That actually now will disrupt the small camp. You cannot.
Yeah, Geekay has to leave. Yep, Amber was right. They have to leave. There are no backliners.
Almost 2 minutes.
So I started playing Daggerfall. Is Daggerfall any good? Were any of the early Elder Scrolls games actually any good before Morrowind? No? Okay. Calavera will know. This is a special interest. This is his, like, actual special interest. And with the flip behind. Dude, I mean, this sim cast, like Geekay, dude, they are moving like Prime Spitfire right now a little bit. They have the Spitfire energy within them. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Were any of the Elder Scrolls games good? That's up for interpretation now, isn't it? That's a great up for interpretation. Personally, the only one I ever liked was Oblivion. So, and I didn't play Morrowind, so I can't really comment. I can't comment. Much in the same way, in my personal opinion, I don't think any of the Bethesda games are very good. Outside of, like, New Vegas, and that one was made by, like, technically it wasn't, like, fully Bethesda, but... Fallout 3 is good? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Sorry, I should say any of the Fallout Elder Scrolls, not all the Bethesdas. Wolfenstein's already pretty good.
This is not looking pretty.
Now we have to change the conversation. The conversation originally was, how good of a time bank are we expecting from Team Liquid 2, then saying GK.
Liquid has no ults other than a Deadeye, dude. They're cooked. I could talk about Elder Scrolls for literal hours. Okay, okay. I am not trying to be mean to you at all. I'm just gonna say when I guy that loves video games that could talk about Elder Scrolls for hours because of the lore. Buzz Lightyear gif. Buzz Lightyear gif of them like all on the wall of all the Buzz Lightyear action figures. It's just a very well-known guy. Very well-known guy. What the fuck, Strays? Very well-known guy. Very well-known guy. There's nothing wrong with it, but very well-known guy. Very extremely well-known guy is guy that likes video games that can talk about Elder Scrolls lore a lot. Extremely well-known guy. Nothing wrong with that being something you can talk about. I'm just saying. Very well-known guy. Okay, Sentry to the back line. Oh, the split's really good. The split is so good from Geekay because they're just waiting for a window and they can touch. They can just touch here with counter window. Oh, yeah, with counter wall, I should say. Oh, that was such a good split from fucking Geekay. And they can TP to the back line, too. It's so good. It's actually so good. Bullying is back, baby. Guys, did you know that bullying is back? I told you, male bonding.
They're going to take the second map in the series for them, bringing the scoreline to 2.
Look how Liquid plank in every esport. I mean, they're not planking yet. They can still win the series. They can still win the series, but I do think like, I do feel like GK is like, they have a much, in my opinion, a very strong grasp of the meta comparatively, and I think when you have like a very hyperflex tank, to be fair, Infected's also very hyperflex. It does help. But I think most importantly, they look a little bit better on the sim. And sim to me seems like kind of the ultimate like meta nuke. It's like a truth nuke, but it's a meta nuke. And I think sim, if you're really good at it, is like the meta nuke.
Down the side of Team Liquid, which by the way, this is an important point. If even one member of GK goes down, you can't spawn camp. All 5 have to survive. You do not.
What is Tabby linking?
Has to be 5, so you have to get
I'm gonna screen this because I'm afraid of sometimes what Tabby sends in this chat.
It's me, Maddie.
Understanding that the way we successfully camp is we have to play our TP strikes.
What are we talking here? What is this?
I'm in heaven now.
So sorry I died. I miss you so much.
I'm happy here, so I'm not coming home. Oh, it's
hey, they banned the May. That was the biggest problem yesterday as a knife. His sim, it looked pretty decent. Right now. We're gonna jump
yeah, that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. That's good. Let's see what BPL is. That is a Nathan for you episode. Let's see what's going on with BPL here. Oh my God, the cacophony. Who's playing? Goatman versus Terrapin. Guys, what's the angle? What's the angle here for Goatman versus Terrapin? Do we know? Do we know what the angle is for Goatman versus Terrapin? Joshin? Terrapin is a Tekujin team? Terrapin's a Tekujin team? Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. So I'll go Terrapin. Goatman are on the rise. I'm gonna go Terrapin then, if that's a Tekujin. Oh, Timweek! Timweek? Timweek spotted? There he is. Holy fuck. We found him. We got him. We gotta take a look at Timweek. Recently banned Timweek? Recently banned Timweek? Is that him? Wait, I gotta see this Junker Queen gameplay here. Let's see the gameplay from Timweek, our goat here. Okay, they're playing around. Playing around the corner. Doesn't hit the knife. That's fine, that's fine. Use the shout a little early. But the engage didn't quite work out. Hasn't hit a knife yet. No knives hit. There we go, Timweek. There we go. Hit a shot challenge. Hit a shot challenge. Activate. Oh, the sense. Low sense gamer. Low sense gamer for sure. But okay, getting some cleanup. Has sustained, but unfortunately gonna get anti. I mean, that's two picks for Timweek. 0 knives, 1 kill. Tim's on ping. Yeah, that is fair. Tim is on ping. That's a good point. He is on very big ping. Very good point, Cypher. Alright, I'll give you guys for a second to watch this because I have to go pee.
Yes, Terrapin want to brawl, but when Backchaser and Taken Wallet are in your back line, that's not really looking as favorable if you're the Junker Queen.
No, it's not, and that's just one thing that they have to kind of be wary of here. They can't play as aggressively as they really want to. Hey, but Red Beast no longer in this engagement, so Terrapin, they can now play a little bit aggressively here. Backchaser just to try to get over the wall. Gonna be pulled back though, and that might cost them their mech. Nice kind of play there, Backchaser. Not gonna be able to stay in their mech for a brief second, but you will lose feed second for Terrapin. However, Terrapin trying to drag this fight towards point as they're looking for the flip. They should be able to get it here. C-Sharp gonna be able to find one, and Terrapin now looking for a cleanup.
Yep, the supports of Okami and Hippie try to keep themselves alive and have managed to do so far, forcing a bit of other cooldowns, but the Venture's still around to keep them busy. Timweek does have an ultimate to work with, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's something they use right away in this next engagement. Nothing really to deny it or to get minimal value from it, so it's an open area for them.
Yeah, right now Gomez is trying to get any kind of play they can here. Rampage coming out there. Backstreet though, gonna be able to find Pico before they get their beat online here. C-Sharp looking a little bit worse for wear as well. No one on the side of Terrapin down just yet, or no one on the side of Goatman down just yet. Terrapin though, losing 3 already. Feedstacker will be able to find Taken Wallet, but Goatman already here looking like they're gonna be able to quickly take back the point and the lead.
I'm back. Where are we going on the game here? Did Timweek hit a big ult? We gotta swap over, unfortunately. We have some other stuff to look at. We'll have to come back to that, see how Timweek's doing. Can you leave again? No. No, I can't. We got stuff to do. We got stuff to do here. Bag Chaser is a top 500 player on console. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. So GA banned Tracer and Liquid banned Ram. So they're going to deny Zero to play Tracer at all. So Mimo can just like full flex here, potentially play Sim. I kind of like it. Oh my god, Lethal's hitting.
Okay, well, Tree's already dead. Lethal's trying to juggle with that wall as well. Just managed to climb over it somehow.
Hit the peel. Feels good. Dude, Lethal is hidden.
That was a quick fight. Takes one with him.
Tim did hit a sick ult, then they all died, 0 kills. This is so sad for Timweek. Can you just make the BPL game very small in the corner? We used to have the technology. I mean, I still could, but it's more work. Since we no longer have a Solomon overlay, it's a lot. Now I have to do that. I have to like make a separate window and fucking... Now I have to make a separate window and actually do the crop myself. So, you know, we're going to have to live without that for now. Yeah, the recession hit esports, and now we don't have the money for those sort of features. Haven't really do any work, bro. I'm putting in work every day. You see the work I'm putting in right now? Similar to the work that I see Geekay doing here. Dude, when they put lethal on the cast, it is actually such a fucking good setup for them too. The sim cast is a really good look for Geekay. I miss the Minecraft arena. Don't we all? We all miss the Minecraft arena. We couldn't pay for it. We couldn't afford the rent for it anymore. Okay, the rent being paying Solomon. I don't have the dollars like that, like I used to. I don't have the dollars to throw at Solomon to make things. At Solomon, can you also make a BPL code streaming interface that mines crypto in the browser? Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, I think. I think it's a time. We're actually approaching Avast through here at 83 meters. Through zero fucking. Oh, the blade! Oh no, they're gonna get downpoured here too. Oh, it's good. It's really good because even if they didn't find anyone, they split. Oh, this is we're at Avast meter. Avast theorem. It's here. It's over. Avast theorem is here. That's it. His season 1 Overwatch League contract ran out. No, that ran out after the first year. The royalties for that was definitely gone after the first year. Avril's trying to cope. He's trying to cope against the Avril theorem because he's playing. It's a grand finals, but he knows it's over. How many millions on that contract? Approximately. Let me think. My contract. I mean, I'm fine to tell you my contract for Boston season 1. It was like not even a 10% of a million. It was like I think we were searching. We were at 5.8%. Because it was like I think my first contract was 58,000. 58,000 for Boston season 1 when I played. So pretty good steal from them. Pretty good steal from them in season 1. To get a player of my caliber. You got robbed. No one on Boston got paid that well. Striker was one of the highest paid, I believe, and he got like 70-ish or something. I think Striker got like 70, and he was a literal GOAT, like superstar. So, and that was back when Overwatch League was like literal money. Like literally so much money. So. But yeah, I mean, it's not an objectively bad deal. I'm just simply saying that no one on Boston comparatively, like everyone on like Houston Outlaws and Philadelphia Fusion was making like 150,000 plus. Everyone in like season 1 Overwatch League, like especially like those teams were making like 150k plus, and then Boston was everyone was like at like 50 to 60. So while getting like ridiculous like apartments and everything. But no rent? No rent. No, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm simply saying, but like they were making like that much while not paying rent and shit. Season 1, Season 2 Overwatch League money was crazy.
Nice little stomp kill onto Lethal as well. Team Liquid, Avril, they're capping this point. Well, I mean, this is Venture Malga, right?
Okay, I gotta lock in here for a second.
Falcons showed us how you can play this comp to success. Lethal.
Do in Boston? No. Season 1 and Season 2, everyone lived in Los Angeles, but we didn't have to pay rent because the league required the teams to pay rent. So, you know, even if you got like minimum, which was like 50-ish, oh, goodbye UV. It was obviously a pretty good deal because you don't have to pay rent. So. Okay, Liquid. I mean, I think it's just the problem is just the gap is so huge here. There's especially with my bone gets a pick and leaves. Did you ever meet Robert Kraft? I met Robert Kraft once. Yes, we went to Boston as a team. And I met him once. Everyone in the facilities always loved me because I was like the one white boy with sauce. And like the Koreans obviously, could not speak English, so they could never understand what they were saying. And we didn't have we didn't get a translator for them that wasn't crusty till like stage 4 of season 1. There was no translator for the Koreans. We were trying to make like our manager pull double duty, kinda.
Basically a non-factor in this fight right now, has only just joined the rest of his team, and well,
okay, trades are good. There's no I mean, Vega will get beat for next fight.
Meaning there's no support left for Zera or Infected. As now Geekay find a team kill.
and we're hanging out. Did you meet Tom Brady? No, they didn't show us Tom Brady. I did get to hold the Super Bowl rings. We got to hold the Super Bowl rings, including the one that like Putin stole from Robert Kraft. And he was like, shocked Pikachu face. Putin's not a nice guy. I love that dude. We're both billionaires. Old white guys when the country, when the leader of Russia isn't that nice of a guy.
Vega actually just got dominated. Railgun and then Cuff on the hazard just jumps around the corner, just kills him instantly. Rush on
I mean, the problem here, when I look at this map, it's hard to have hope because the Avast theorem has been fulfilled. It's very hard to have hope here.
So, like you mentioned, any kind of casualty here for Geekay, not great. But because the payload is so far up, like Team Liquid, they're gonna have to use ults to get this out.
I mean, look at this. They're gonna have to fucking like overclock on out. They're gonna have to cage on out. They've been trolled into playing Mauga. They thought Mauga's the answer. It's not. You have to be amazingly good at Mauga for Mauga to ever be possible. Oh, they've been trolled so hard. There's the overclock.
Ends up just trying to dive in there, save Cuffer, but Cuffer was already out. A double slide there from Tree, getting out of fire. But there it is, another.
Me, when a former member of the KGB isn't a nice guy.
And they still have all 5 alive here as well.
I can't believe it. Robert Kraft, when his Super Bowl ring was stolen by a former member of the KGB and current leader of Russia. What the hell?
Well, then double of 64. Team Liquid need to make sure when OT hits, payload is on the pushing side of the map where they can gain meters.
Oh, good. Oh, really good land, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, maybe it's enough. My moan takes the aggro. Okay, nice. I mean, this is still fine for GK here because, okay, another fight down. Got a beat out. They will have a blade. And Tree going down is big, but like he can slide, so that's fine. If you think about it, playing Mauga and being an authoritarian leader are basically the same thing. True, want to put people in cages, has a lot of guns, tries to be stronger and bigger than everybody else. I mean, it fits all the conditions. It fits all the conditions. I mean, I mean, they're hitting all the angle. 2 hearts. I mean, maybe not the 2 hearts, but maybe because they're so old, they need a heart replacement. I don't know. They get a heart transplant. There's Cage. Oh my God, he fucking fell over. And they have the window. Wait, that's actually so fucking big. I mean, that's it. That's map. That's map. 3-1. Does Mauga have 2 ducks because he based 2 hearts, or is his duck twice as big? I don't know. I don't know how big his ducks are. His ducks could be pretty big depending on how much he's feeding them. Minor spelling error. I mean, this map's over. This map is like so done barring a miracle. Doesn't even matter if they win this. Geekay just has to win 1 fight. Have a good night. Good night, Nate. Good rest of your night.
Lose a single player, and it doesn't look like they're going to. Basically a team kill with Apple and UV only just spawning, but overtime approaching, they got a lot of meters to cover.
Also, because of how long this one's taken, chat, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how long this series takes. I don't know if we're going to do variety post this stream, because I'm a little hungry. I haven't eaten. We'll just see. We'll see how long it takes. We might just have to move variety to like a Monday. Boo. We can do variety on the Monday. Not overworking. Not overworking. Yeah. Okay. Another fight win. However, now Geekay can still just come in with 5 fucking ults. We have jobs and work on Monday. What if I do it at night? What if the stream's in the evening? What if the stream's in the evening? What if the stream's in the evening so people can watch? So then you can watch the variety. We work night shifts? Oh, everyone here works night shifts, huh? I work a 12-hour. You're just, I mean, okay, this map's over. We're just doing we're doing like the blue collar bit. Oh, that's cute, Cupcake. I just got off the 18-hour shift at the oil rig. Maybe talk to me when you get a real job. I work 25-hour shifts every day. Holy, 25-hour shifts, huh? You're pouring your like white monster into like your coffee cup to get the extra hour of the day. Evening, you start at like 3. I mean, starting at like 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central would take us into like the 8 to 9 p.m. Central territory. That's very much evening. Yeah, it is 1st to 4. Money changed him. In about 7 minutes remaining, and then they even pushed to 132. I'm 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Can we push this to mid-July? Actual truck driver spotted / oil field worker. Yeah, I don't know if we're able to push that to mid-July. That's union, baby. That's good old-fashioned union work. They're just not going to make the comeback. Liquid are just not going to make the comeback. I still don't understand your legal issues. I will be able to tell you my legal issues soon, so you can understand what's happening. It's really not that serious, but it requires a lot of meetings. You can't do mid-July. I have a trip plan. How about late July? You know what? Everyone just put in your availability. How about everyone just put in your availability in the chat? We can just plan around that. We can just plan around that. Well, we'll plan around that here.
Yeah, picturesque bait TP.
Drop the win to meet.
TP near the point.
I'm free after August 4th. Okay, Sundays when the planets are in retrograde. They're in who?
Infected ended up backing up around the corner, and then as soon as my moan sees
a Google form, sure.
all in between everybody.
When are we going back to Pikmin? Your Dandori skills? I do need to go back to Pikmin.
But it's not enough.
I've been told this many times. I do need to go back to Pikmin. I just haven't set up the Switch, and I started Pokemon, and then I have to finish Split Fiction with Jack. I know I need to go back. I got 2 Ps. I got a Pikmin and a Pokemon stream, and then also I have to do Split Fiction with Jack too. We should probably restart Pikmin 4. No, we don't have to restart Pikmin 4. Can you get me a job? Bro, I couldn't get myself a job. I lost in the final round like 4 times. And now I'm taking the like classic dude that is unemployed and looking for life change to go back to school. What do you mean, play Pokemon on the Switch? No. I play that on my Korean GameCube. No, actually, that's on my Korean Nintendo DS. I play it's Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's on my Korean Nintendo DS. Not on the Switch.
Crazy Raccoon of all teams, he was the star player, and I think everybody kind of questioned like, okay,
isn't going back to school minus money for an unsure result? No, because now in Texas we've traded having power grids to where if you make under like 100,000 a year, you can go back to skate schools for free if you're a resident. So we said, well, we won't fix roads, we won't fix power grids. You can, but if you're a resident, if you're a full-time resident, you can go to school for free if you make under 100K. If you go to like a participating state school. So woke-ass state, right? Woke-ass state, am I right?
The final map here in this series is a Team Liquid pick.
Just goes to show for this GK squad even losing.
When's the Pokemon stream coming back? This week. On the docket is Pokemon and Split Fiction.
Versus Crazy Raccoon. How are you going to build?
I would barely not qualify. Oh, I didn't realize you had it like that. Chatters, this guy makes over 6 figures. Get him. Get him, Chatters. Thralls, attack. Swarm him. Take his wallet. Take his wallet. Take his fucking wallet.
I'm struggling a little bit more in this series. Team Liquid obviously still have opportunity. Soravasa, Tracer is going to be available once more. You can't ban Tracer again. Expecting big things out of Zero here. The Ana is going to be gone. Winston gone from the Team Liquid side.
And before he drops out during the last semester to work at Blizzard, that would be really funny. That would be funny, but then my ass would have to move to LA again. So, and I'm not planning to move for another couple years. I want to stay. I want to pull a Florida 2.0. I like to do a Florida 2.0. I was in Florida for about 3 years or so. I want to be in another place for about 3 years again. If that means I got to be in fucking Dallas, Texas for about 3 years, that's fine. Take a complete degree, that's fine. Before I have to move again. It was 3 years, yeah, bro. Florida, I was in Florida from 2020 to like 2023/2024. Like, I think it was like early 2021 to 2024. So.
Out right now for Zera himself. Like, we beat them in the upper bracket, and we beat them 3-1 as well. Like, a confidence builder game, and a game that I think everybody had GK winning as well, considering their performances not only in the regular season, but in the playoffs too. Like,
I miss the crypto neighbor stories. The crypto neighbor, a classic.
Rest are going to be the choice coming on through. So no ball to be played in just yet.
Crypto bro was a classic. He was a classic guy. Classic guy. Glad we don't deal with that anymore. It was a good one-time thing. It was 2.5 years. Okay, but it was essentially 3. It was essentially, for all intents and purposes, 3 years.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised to not see the Wrecking Ball, but kind of expecting my moan to play the Sombra.
RuPaul gone?
Okay, wow.
They banned the Ana to make sure they can't play any dive here, which is like this is a map that they like to play Ana. Dude, Kuffa is farming. Okay, I think it's over. They banned Winston too, and they just get rid of the Ana. Like, yeah, I think it might be over here. I think Geekay they've downloaded them. It was August 2021 to April 2024. That's like 3 years. He wanted friends, but unfortunately was a crypto bro. I'm gonna be honest, I could be friends with a crypto bro even if I don't like their profession. But you have to still be like a good person elsewhere. But the guy was a bad guy. He was just like a not fun bad guy all around. So that's why we couldn't be friends more than anything else.
And checking their backs too. My own hanging around.
I could be friends with a crypto bro if they were if they were at least a nice person. But even if it would not be my preferred friendship, and I wouldn't go for it. It would have to be, they'd have to win me over, you know? Okay, they finally get touch. You think he's an AI bro now? Oh, 100%. 100%. I feel like he has to be in that zeitgeist.
Maybe swing this one around. One more touch to play on through. There's still gonna be a contest. Zera is always a threat.
Okay, dude, RuPaul fucking dies again. Dude, RuPaul's having one of the worst maps of his life. They do get the flip at least, but they're just gonna immediately lose, and they commit ults.
A nice pulse bomb from Zera, but I'm sorry, the fight's already over, my son.
Is the fight over? Sure, fight should be over. They have 3 people alive with the support. Yeah. Yeah, they're chilling. Who's touching? Vega? Touch it. Wait, Vega gets beat. Vega gets beat here too. Oh, no Ajax? I can't believe they're fucking losing this fight. I actually can't believe Geekay are losing this fight. It's a 5-man EMP, but they have to clean up. I actually can't believe they're fucking losing this fight, dude. They actually had it, and they just could not. They lost players to fucking Infected dropping a Terror Surge on point, which is insanity. They thought they had it buttoned up, got killed by Infected, and they didn't kill Zera. That's actually such a fucking beef from Geekay. With the beat for the team, and then you see it land on 4, you're like, hang on a second, Liquid have arrived. Infected does go. Yes, Johnny was into NFTs for a little bit. He did drop on the latest plat chat. He dropped lore that he sold it to some sucker and actually made money on it somehow, which is crazy. There's always a bigger sucker.
Oh, what a shot! All right, Tree takes down Lethal. Infected ends up going down, however, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. Point being capped at the moment by my moan.
I mean, they're just gonna get a full. They're just getting a full flip here, right?
Come back in a massive way.
I mean, Zero dies unless they're doing the counter beef. UV. Oh, he's just gonna get slammed. He's gonna get slammed. Yep.
He's got no abilities. No lamp. Had shift. Used it. Got slammed. Infected on the ball. Comes back. Another slam in straight in front.
Oh, so hurt. Anyone dies? Anyone die challenge?
Hanging around, but can Lethal actually stay alive?
They forced the Suzu? Dude, oh my god, Geekay beefed this so fucking hard. They're so split. Oh, they beefed it. Good for him, yeah. He Johnny, master rug puller by far. I respect the hustle on it. Goatman's up 1-0 over Terrapin. My Tekujin team, no. My Tim Week. When are we getting the plat chest AI of Avast chatbot? I don't know if it's ethical to make me into an AI, because I'd be too powerful, and I would also, you know, be a general detriment and scourge upon the world.
You hate to see that. If you're a Team Liquid fan, Manuak on the ball doesn't quite get there, but a Virus will. A lot of extra ult charge now for
the wheel was our AI. We lost the technology for wheel in the Great Fall, aka the esports bubble popping of 2023. In the Great Fall, we lost the technology for the wheel. We can no longer do it. I asked my grandfather co-streamer, what happened to the wheel? And I said we don't have the knowledge. We can't build the wheel anymore. We simply don't know how to do it.
You see Ultraviolet was in the sky there trying to land some right clicks on the Lucio, but unfortunately didn't end up connecting them. Geekay is still gonna drag
Okay, first flip. First flip's kind of nasty. Losing wheel was a disaster. Alternate timeline. Alternate timeline where cavemen roll down their one wheel prototype down the hill and it falls into the ocean, never to be seen.
Just confirm that now.
Oh, Admiral got Ajax? I did not even fucking see that.
The comeback for Team Liquid. No sound barrier from Admiral. Taken down midair. If he comes through now.
Oh, wait. Did Vega just... Hang on a second. Vega
Wait, I'm going back.
No beats?
Wait, I'm going back.
Another one?
That is definitely an Ajax. Where was the beat? Where was Vega? I mean, he definitely Ajax, though. They lost that. Yep. That is definitely a fucking Ajax. That's an EMP Ajax there. There's two back-to-back Ajaxes here for grand finals of NA OWCS. Classic shit.
That's two. All right. Bring us some more. 72% of building now for Geekay. A lot of ults too.
And then you get the flip off that. Dude, that's really bad. Liquid actually had like the comeback potential.
Good ones. Backing Vega, obviously. No beat. Super far behind Admiral. First OC comes through from Lethal. The main entry side from RuPaul and Team Liquid.
I mean, they beat one more. We'll have to take. That's true, actually. Wait, how many? The limit for Ajax was what? 3 in a series? It was 3 in like a single map. We need to have more than 3 in a map because then it's only 2 for 2 because Tree, or rather Admiral Ajax before Vega. So they're really 1 for 1, I should say, not 2 for 2. So they need to have 2 more. Yeah, we need to have like, or actually technically 3 more. We need to have 3 more from one of these players for the Ajax to be renamed. So that's just that we need a lot more, a little bit more action there, a little bit more Ajax-tion, one could say. What? What are you telling me? You have been fed.
Mine slam, roll away. My moan does end up getting taken down. Pretty close to the CMP, mind you. Problem is right now.
Everyone's alive.
Cuff is in a bad spot and in a bad way as well. Had to leap on out of there. Used a lot of that
they live?
to keep himself alive. Even
Did you hear this? Do you hear this howling in the second place in my microphone?
Team Liquid the first cap.
They'll get it with
what?
Beat available to use, which is nice to see. EMP's about to come back online again. You don't want to see that same EMP.
Hold up.
Interaction with
Okay, everyone fucking dies. Everyone just fucking dies. It is really hilarious that most esports name cool shit after iconic players while we just meet on Ajax. I mean, we gotta have, surely we have a goated play. We got Shu Havana. We got Shu Havana. Good night, anime gamer girl. Yeah, Fleta deadlift. Fleta deadlift. We have Custa. 100k Riptire. Yep, 100k Riptire. AKM Blade. Well, to be fair, those aren't Pog moments. Wait, that's a Mimp. Wait. I mean, EMP Jax? EMP Jax? Wait, no fucking way. No fucking way that we're Ajaxing this many. Pokebomb? Yeah, Pokebomb.
Oh, they got the kill on Lethal, though. I mean, 90% plus. They can't get there. I mean, it's going to be a rush touch, Avril.
I mean, they have to touch. I don't think they can. Avast cow. Okay. I mean, they have double support here. Where's the beat? Oh.
Okay, sound barrier connects from Admiral. Nice little bowl off the map there, but I believe the Tracer had the recall.
I mean, they need a little bit more here. They need a little bit more here. Oh, they're not going to get it.
Focusing down that lamp right now is over time. It's still
Cover dies. Yeah, that's it. Dude, wait. Comeback time?
They've got the numbers, and they got the point.
We are not replacing Mimp with Imp Jax. No, Imp Jax is pretty... The EMP Jax, I mean, the Mimp, but also, I don't... Okay, Mimp, they didn't lose the ult. Mimp, they didn't lose the ult, though. Mimp is just like they missed the EMP. That's what Mimp is, just like you have like a disaster EMP, not a... It's not an Ajax. They're two separate things. Why they kill RuPaul? My Ruples?
That's the only problem. You do have a player.
Who's the Mimp named after? Yes, Assassin. The Mimp was named after Assassin on Washington Justice. It was on Ilios. I remember it distinctly. I remember we all remember where we were that day. We all remember where we were all that day. Much like the AKM Blade, we were on Anubis. I'm trying to remember all this. Saucy Tire was Saucy Tire also Anubis? I think Saucy Tire was also Anubis. It's Havana? For Mimp? I thought Mimp was on... Am I going crazy? I thought it was Ilios. Okay, it might have been Havana. It's on Havana second, okay. It's Havana? Okay, fine. They both have skies. Ah.
And also on the Kiriko, TP back into play, rejoin the team instantly.
The Albert rulebook? Yeah, it is iconic, but yes, I mean, you are correct. I am correct. Me, one person validated me, so I'm right. It was Ilios first, then Havana later. Dude, I was gaslit. Wait, I told you I wouldn't get gaslit, and I just been gaslit. The original Mimp was Ilios Lighthouse. Okay, so I win. You guys lose. I win. Now you can grovel. Can I hear some groveling? Eagle. Repeat every other chatters. Let's hear some groveling. Bro, they're actually gonna lose this. I don't even know if they can touch. No one remembers the Ilios ones? Maybe real ball knowers do. Maybe real ball knowers remember? Real ball knowers will remember the Ilios one, like myself. They can't even touch, can they? Oh, bro. Okay. Saucy Tire was Route 66. Oh, you're right. It was Route 66. Yep. Not Anubis. AKM Blade was Anubis, though. Fury's Gravied on Jib. Yeah. Yeah. Fury Gravity was on Gibraltar. I remember that one. Surefour Widow on King's Row, of course. There's Surefour Widow on King's Row and then hit from behind. Dude, I love when Lane Roberts hits from behind. What is this? It's an unlisted collection of Assassin's questionable EMPs. And it's an unlisted video. This is just a collection of bad assassin EMPs. The worst one is last. Oh, that one is really bad. No, man. What is Assassin possibly gonna EMP here? Why the fuck? Dude, oh, watching this back, the Assassin EMP is just so bad. The Havana, oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, it's good. Holy fuck, dude! Fire and Wolf, there they are. My Vancouver Titans. You want to talk about? You don't want to talk about a goated storyline? Vancouver Titans, the breadstick arc. Goated storyline.
I don't have a clue though. That's another one of those head scratches from Assassin.
Hopefully not a mem. We don't want to see it.
Red 6 Bingo was peak. It really was. Red 6 Bingo was peak. It was such a good storyline.
He's on one health. What is going on here? What is occurring in not
Where's my assassin EMP? Oh my god. That one is so bad too. Oh, that one's so fucking bad. Oh, I do remember this one on the stairs as well. Oh, I forgot. I actually forgot.
Gets out of the EMP. That's Assassin not going to be using that one. Power drive.
I deemed this the mimp of all mimps? Did I now? I don't remember. Is this the Havana one? Let's see. This is the... Oh, it... Oh, it's been so long since I've seen this. I forgot how bad this one was.
Goes down. Assassin. No one's in position.
Like, what? It was the solo EMP on the flank, like no one's there. They also, like, there's no support ults for Defiant either. Like, there was literally no reason for this to occur. Like, literally no reason for this to occur. Like, I don't even understand, like, they're gonna drop like a one-man to kill Aspire, perhaps?
Someone call ESEC. Someone call the Esports Commission. Integrity Commission. Get them online. What is that? Call the SPI.
Oh, let's take a look at the
Here
replay
it is.
there.
So, okay, I guess the neutral hack onto
Yeah, great. And then Aspire's here, and they tried, yeah, and they literally tried to solo fucking EMP them for no reason. Like, if they get the pick, it's pretty decent, don't get me wrong, but they still, like, they could just wait and just go to the back line. Because, like, the K is there. Fury's alive. Like, there's no reason.
Yes,
It is trying to catch the Tracer. And Aspire.
It was the worst EMP, like the worst mimp of all time. This was the worst mimp of all time by far. That one was really, really bad.
Rest of the series, ain't no way he's switching. Lethal still a force to be reckoned with.
Oh my god.
But it has about how my moan has pivoted in.
Yeah, and they did make playoffs in the end regardless.
Sim. Malga look for infected though. Cover maybe starting on the ramp.
No, not Malga again, bro. Not infected on Malga again. Listen, we all love OWCS, but it does lack sometimes the aura of Overwatch League. It does lack some of the aura sometimes of the Overwatch League. I enjoy watching OWCS. It's a fun product, but it does lack some of that aura.
Actually got to mid quicker. Speed ring out of the gate. Abril with the amp. They catch Vega.
I missed the walkouts. Hey, we still got that in OWCS Korea. OWCS Korea still has walkouts.
That's an easy point cap.
And Lethal can go Soja at any point as well if you really want to.
Vega is such a feeder. He's lucky he's good. Overwatch League did have more moments per 10. That's a good point. Very good point.
Tree can't do the same thing. A lot more shields, TPs around the map.
We had the RAR.
So see what happens when Lethal gets the opportunity to go back to spawn, but seeing this Malga look come back from...
We missed the Overwatch lands. We had one earlier this year, if you remember. Oh my fucking stomp. Well, goodbye, Admiral. Okay, they trade? Nah, no, there's no backline. They lose. They lose barring an insane beef. I'm just having actually interesting player storylines. I don't know who these kids are. What do you mean you don't know who they are? We've been watching them all year. We know who they are, okay? Lenny is the guy that hard carries Space Station Gaming while playing Valorant PGE all day. Hunter's the coach who aura farms and then loses. Liquid is the super team that didn't make first season LAN event after stealing Zera. Or sorry, not after stealing Zera. Actually, I should say that was before they stole Zera. That's when they had Knife. Then they stole Zera. Nightmare's the team that get poached for all the other orgs in NA. Jin G is Krusty Crackpipe with some of the most with my unfortunate goat Twilight. Hear this guy talk about Extinction? Won't be doing that. Won't be talking about Extinction. Gonna tell you that. I'm gonna be certain on that one. Will not be talking about Extinction. Twas on Ultimates? Oh fuck, you're right. No, Jinji was you're right. Jinji was not. That Twilight was Ultimates. That was a different bag fumble. It was a different bag fumble. Sorry. Jinji was Psycho. No, not Psycho. Sorry. It was Sky Rippa. No, Sky Rippa was also Ultimates. Who am I thinking of? What was their backline? Crispy, Canale. Who's their backline? I've already forgotten it. I've already forgotten their backline. Crispy Canale, there we go. Yeah. There we go. I knew it was in my brain somewhere. These narratives sound ass. I mean, the thing is, the thing about OWCS has it that is lacking. OWCS doesn't have good. It's got a couple good this stage, a couple good hate watch narratives. Hate watch narratives are very important. Every esport needs a hate watch narrative, and people hate watched Ultimates and Gen G. Very important narrative. Because they get the touch. No one should die to pulse. They don't. Grown ass man hate watching. I'm not saying I'm hate watching. I'm saying that an esport needs hate watching. An esport needs hate watching to be good. It absolutely does. Okay, Infected fucking runs over Lethal. They might get Annihilation off the wall. If they get Annihilation off the wall, they're chilling. Admiral. Oh, he's gonna die. No, they don't. Do they commit? They're gonna commit? They're gonna commit the Annihilation when they're down this many players? Risky. Very risky. That's unfortunate. Maintaining the agenda is our highest priority. It is. You need to have an agenda. You need to have hate watching. You need to have like essentially a way to get people invested off of negative energy. Much the same way like for why Platchat Valorant is big in Overwatch esports. I mean, well, and Platchat Overwatch isn't big, is that A, Valorant's like 10 times bigger. There's like or actually probably like 20 times bigger in terms of the competitive community, maybe more. But B, the entire product is funny. Overwatch Platchat's only like half funny. And then on top of that, like, but it does share the quality of there's the sweatiest people in both esports gets rage baited by the podcast, which is very crucial. Throwing Johnny under the bus? No, I'm throwing Jack under the bus too. And I'm throwing Jack under the bus as well. But we do still get the coalition of being sweaty people get rage baited by it for both shows. Platchat peak win. We literally did it yesterday. Technically, we essentially did it yesterday, and we won. Bro, it's surely my Geekay is not gonna actually beef this all the way to a reverse sweep. Yeah, I was there. I contributed.
Can't keep Lethal alive again, despite the TP plays. He's doing his best. He got that opening pick onto RuPaul. Now we're threatening a 2-0 on New York City. Map choice from GK. As Team Liquid, they're actually winning.
My one touches. What's the ults? I got like no ults actually. Literally fucking 0 ults. Bro. Don't tell me you're about to get Malged on.
Crit stomp onto UV. Team Liquid playing the game right now at a much faster pace than GK.
Sugar, Sideshow, and Bryn. I don't follow anything Valorant. I mean, I talk with him still, obviously, and Kurt has invited me to come back to Platchat Valorant to do stuff, but the problem is that like I keep up with the game, but I would have to like essentially do like I'd have to re-educate myself, go to a re-education camp to like catch up on everything to like be very invested. And secondly, there's so many people in Platchat Valorant that it's not exactly the product I signed on for. It's not just like the fringe show anymore. So I'm like, like I'll let you guys have this one. I'll stay hang out with them though. I hung out with them in Toronto, saw Brennan and Josh, and got dinner and lunches and drinks with them. Oh. Okay, Geekay win a fight challenge. Not just win a fight, but get a point challenge. Corporal product. I mean, they've done a good job of making it a much better product, I think, overall. Platchat Overwatch is like a dog shit product comparatively, but that's also because there's no money in it and like we're just doing it for fun. But like Kurt's done a really good job optimizing Platchat Valorant comparatively. So, and that's the biggest reason is just because there's actually like viewership and money involved.
Crit stomp from Infected hits the stun, easy kill, shuts down one of the stars. in North America. EMP's gonna connect though. Only connects with 2.
Okay, just 2. Maybe Mimo could carry. Mimo has to get a little bit more. No, he's not. Okay.
A point flip does end up coming in. 52% for Geekay.
Makes me think about how I've lost so many friends after college. We just don't hang out as much anymore. Yeah, I mean, it happens. I mean, the good news about that is that even though if I don't get to see Bryn and Josh all the time, like, especially back during, like, the Plat Chat Valorant era, it was, I still see them at events when I go and when I travel and stuff. So we still hang out, just not as much as we used to. That's the beauty of life, is keeping contact after you're not like forced to be in contact with someone anymore. That's the beauty of life. That's where the whimsy can take place. The hard part, the easy part is being friends with someone when you have to be in contact with them all the time. The hard part of like true friendship is being friends with someone when you don't see them very often. And like making the effort to hang out.
Kills, and with 70%, this is looking dire for Geekay as they come back in with ults. They're coming up, but they haven't secured them yet.
Affected 1 HP. Needs to heal. Doesn't get any help, and now the flip likely to come on through.
I'm really bad at making the effort. Yeah, I mean I think it's common for most people is that they're bad at making the effort, and it's really just about the effort. It's all about the effort, okay? That's how we keep these bonds. Is you have to put in the effort. And sometimes people aren't going to reciprocate that, and that means that just they're not supposed to be in your life anymore. And that's just how it goes.
Cage coming online, Rush on the other side. RuPaul's gonna be a little bit delayed in that regard.
They want to go early, I think.
Last fight? Last fight? They don't have cage? Oh my god, wait, they're feeding. Wait, they're feeding, please. Please, they're fucking feeding! Help! No, they chased outside the point and lost! Why? Why, God? Why, God? Okay, well, we're going to final map of the series. Stop making me sad. You're supposed to be funny. What is comedy if not the masking of sadness with humor? What is comedy if not tragedy? The dual faces of theater. The dual faces of theater, the frowning and the smiling.
Coming back with a vengeance. Tracer now available for Zera. And he just rips through GK, and we see the win on the Malga.
Is that why most Canadians are depressed? Yeah, that they abuse substances and drink a lot. Yeah, that, and they then kind of, they use a lot of substances and drink a lot, you know, so.
Cuffler and GK couldn't make this work yesterday versus Team Liquid. It is so crazy that for Team Liquid, they can turn this around and say, you know what? We will make this work, and they do this after losing with the Malga.
The real strat is keeping the college group chat and randomly typing who wants to drink tonight. I lost contact with my college group chat. I'll say it. I lost contact with my college group chat. It's my own fault. My own fault. Your college group chat switched to Slack. I'm gonna be honest, if my friend group ever suggested ever to go to Slack, I would shoot them with a gun. If my friend group was ever like, let's go to Slack to talk, I would kill you. That's fucking insane work. That's literally insane work. Why the fuck would you ever, why would you ever go to Slack? Why would you ever fucking go to Slack? That's like insane for social behavior. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's literally, yeah, it's like like, guys, you want to go do some karaoke tonight on Microsoft Teams? I'm sending you like meeting invites for your fucking Google Calendar via Teams here. Like, can we chat over? Like, what do we do? What are you talking about? Why would you ever use Slack for a social purpose? What's Slack? It is a corporate, it's essentially Discord for corporate people. It's Discord for corporate people. That is what Slack is. It's essentially purely like a Discord type game, but it's app, but it's more so for like white collar professionals. Which is why it's crazy that you would ever use Slack for a social purpose.
Yeah, I think the key word that Joss and Avril brought up was pace, right? And I just started even on Sir Avast.
Drops are on for your stream now. We've always had him king, or queen, or they them, Dean, or Dean. We've always had him. But there you go. Anyone need a big booty gym bro? Guys, do you need anyone need the big booty gym bro? Someone's looking. First Scarf's looking. Anyone looking for one of those? I'm gonna be right back, by the way. I'm gonna get myself another drink.
That was like a signature Mauga game. Like, I know it's Mauga, but like, he got max value from a Mauga and those overruns. It was a really impressive Mauga game, considering the value he got from the overruns.
Well, and even just also being able to see the coordination of both DPS, being able to get those executions on top of this tempo. Like, if you're not going to get the final blow, your partner is right there with you. That communication and synergy is so important to guarantee it, because if you don't get those kills and you don't get those eliminations, especially when it's on the Kiriko or the support line, it really can make a big change in the outcome. So, also, to be fair, I think just to have a little highlight on Surabasa, the number of Ajaxes that we had across the board also was insane. I think it was 3 total.
Is he addicted to Diet Coke or Coke Zero? No, I'm not addicted. I have 3 Coke Zero caffeines a day. That's not addiction. That's a reasonable amount. That's a very reasonable amount. That's very reasonable. That's not addiction.
Keep in mind also that Geekay is taking this to map 7 after running
Fellow Coke Zero. I know. Fellow Coke Zero is a beautiful ambrosia. I'm glad we're on the same page. It's a beautiful ambrosia.
Tenacity that they're showing to keep themselves alive here.
Double check with your doctor. I have. Every doctor in the world has been like, that's not like a TikTok grifter, is like, yeah, you could have 3 diet beverages a day with no health consequences. Unless you're like a TikTok grift doctor, everyone will be fine with that.
Yesterday's winner bracket final, Avril touched on it a little bit, and you did as well, Rich. You know, they banned the May.
Why did they do Flashpoint twice? Why not go back to Escort or Hybrid? Because I guess they just decided, because the map resets after like map 3, I believe they reset the map pool, and I think they just wanted to pick it again. That's a liter of Coke a day. Is that true? Let's see. One can is 355 milliliters. Yeah, it's about a liter a day. It's about a liter a day of Coke Zero.
I just can't wait. This would be the 10th map for Geekay today, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
I love that you managed to like sneak this in here as well, since we talked about, you know, Geekay
I think that's fine.
Preferring the bans yesterday on map 1 and 2, losing as a result of that. So here it is.
I think a liter of diet soda is perfectly fine per day.
We're tinfoiling so hard, guys. We're tinfoiling so hard. Yeah, I mean, all these
a liter a day keeps the kidney stones at bay. Exactly right. But yeah, I'm gonna assume that because the map pool reset, that they just wanted to go to New York City. Geekay just like felt like they were gonna win on it.
I'm not sure. I haven't heard yet.
Your endocrine system is screaming? No, it's not. It's just not though. It really isn't. It's not. All my blood work is perfectly normal. Work out 5 days, 6 days a week. Nothing wrong with my skin or teeth.
OWCS to finish off the stage 2 North American bracket here. Geekay first.
When did we get LaCroix Lavast, who keeps up with his friends on Slack? You know, I was in a sparkling water phase. I've gone on and off. I've got on and off of a sparkling water phase. But I've settled on. The thing is, I prefer Coke Zero caffeine because it tastes better. I think to me, if I'm mostly drinking because I want the carbonation and the taste, and I don't want caffeine. And a Coke Zero caffeine, a slop, outperforms a sparkling water. Flavored sparkling water or just non-flavored? I typically would get like a blackberry or a raspberry flavored sparkling water, but I'm also okay with a default, a vanilla, you know? A non-flavored. I'm fine with it. I'm cool with sparkling either way.
Really gonna have to be just locked in at this point. This backline is just so tough to take down.
So Liquid are gonna play on a Kiriko die. Oh, well, get flashed. Get flashed. Get flashed from the air.
Zera down. Infected pretty low as well. He's got control of this top pavilion. But is it gonna stick around?
They're gonna play lap. Dude, they're doing it again. The BAP Life Weaver again for Geekay. They're such merchants. I've tried so many, but I just can't like it. I mean, sometimes you just might not like it, and that's fine. So they're really going to try to force the infected wins in here on. This is a die map, so his words are slurry. Dude, I'm getting Coke Zero drunk. I'm getting so drunk, guys. I'm getting so Coke Zero drunk. They have Nano. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Infected's dead. Okay, use the Nano on Tree. They grip. They did a little bit of gripping. Oh, careful. I mean, this is, I mean, already 50%. Took map 7 to ban sim. The thing is, North America is just not that sim pilled. Like, they're playing it, but like compared to Europe or Korea, they're just really not that sim pilled.
Now the tree of life comes through, grip onto lethal. Good luck taking anyone down through that.
Hey, no way.
Sparkling Water's goated. Yeah, I'd agree. I like it. I'm a big fan of it. They trade. The lamp's really fucking good. They might. Oh no, they're not even down for it. They're just gonna lock them out with the wall. I like that. Lock out the heals. They cannot kill lethal to save their fucking life. They just can't get fucking lethal. Lethal to bats, deadly to humans. Lethal to liquid, deadly to Geekay. Morbius if he was an esport enjoyer.
The third kill though, it's 2 deaths on my mode, 1 on Admiral, no one else has died. Cuffer, UV, and lethal. Perfect KDs now as we head into final fight. RuPaul still lacking.
Oh my god, what is this? What? They're using their own pedal. They fucking took their own pedal. Oh, that's so sad for lethal. Avast, go CS2 and open 20 cases after this. You're due a knife. Emmanuel, I don't think I'm gonna be gambling after I saw what Nate Shot did. After I saw what happened to Nate Shot, I don't think I'm gonna be doing any gambling. I think I'm gonna be holding off from that. I'm gonna be holding off after what happened to Nate Shot. I think I'll be waiting. Oh man, they couldn't get Nano because he was fucking zoned by my own. I mean, that's it. That's round. I have a lot to lose these days. Exactly, I do have a lot to lose these days. Okay, my dignity, my health, the immense respect that chat has for me. I did not see that clip, Mirai. Did not see that clip. What happened to Nate Shot? He spent like a whole stream just opening cases, and he went down like he spent like $10,000 in cases or something, and like got nothing.
The difference there though was Hazard was banned. Guess what? Can't ban Hazard again.
Would you ever consider buddying yourself up like Sideshow? No. Well, maybe. Or, tentatively no.
Lifeweaver and BAP all together to get them that 1-0 start. We're gonna move over to University.
The day after he got a pair of gloves worth 20K. Dude, that's why you never stop gambling. You will win. You will win if you gamble. If you gamble, eventually you will win. That's just how it works. Everyone knows this. So they went Ram. And I said, fuck it, we're done with Hazard, but to be fair, much better Ram point.
Alright, my in the back line already. Playing around this mini health pack's gonna be
and those are just gonna go Rissa. Okay. He copied Kutra's whole flow. Was Kutra the guy that got caught with a fake gambling partner essentially, and they were just like giving him like house money? Was that Kutra or was that someone else? There's so many guys it's happened to. Okay, they just win the fight. There we go. Both teams simmed last round? Well, they banned sim. But yes, there's been a lot of Symmetra. They both played Symmetra. Or I'm thinking of T-Mart. Is it T-Mart? T-Mart? Am I thinking of TP? Or they sim TP to last round? What? No, they sim TP last round. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Last round. They couldn't sim TP this round because Symmetra's banned. Symmetra is gone. They can't TP. Wait, oh, did they play sim? What the hell are you saying? Wait, they sim TP'd? Where? Oh. Wait. No, they didn't play it out of spawn. They didn't play it out of spawn. They're fine. Yeah, they didn't. Wait, did Liquid? Liquid almost. I think they might. They almost. I'm not sure. Did Liquid fucking break the rules? Did Liquid TP? I mean, the best part too is that they lost the first fight anyway. So they don't disable the hero. It's not enabled. Like, I don't think they don't have the hero disabled. They just do it on the honor system, essentially.
Maybe a mistake for my mode to
Did anything ever come with Sean Gary's crash out, or was it nothing burger? It was essentially like a nothing burger because no one ever was like hard proven, it seems. It was like essentially determined that people were throwing, but no one could prove any of it. I thought that's essentially what happened to that. Is that no one could essentially prove anyone threw, but people were like, yeah, they threw. This is over. I mean, there's still time. They have a recontest. They don't have any ults though, so they're probably cooked. They're probably cooked there off that fight because they just walk into this with no ults and Kuffa's got Annihilation. So it would require a minced beef. Did Vega Vega beated? Well, I can't go back. I need to go back and see the Vega beat because I was too busy responding to those. I mean, they take high ground. Wait, he's isolated. Oh, wait, RuPaul clutched up. RuPaul, they clutched. RuPaul fucking clutched. That's my goat. That's my mayhem goat there. And they're gonna kill UV. Look at that. See? Not over. Hopium. Okay, I can go back and look at the Vega beat real quick. He beats here when they're down tree and split. Oh, and yeah, that's a tough beat. That's a tough beat for Vega.
A javelin head into a headshot from Tree, a nice stick from Zero that doesn't get lamped, something like that, because you're looking at nearly 5 ultimates, 4 major ones, double support ultimates. This is gonna be the last fight.
Oh, Tree fell over. I mean, that might do it. I think that does it unless Zero clutches. Zero has to clutch. Zero actually has to clutch or it's over. Dude, RuPaul gets another pick. How the fuck does he keep doing it? I mean, Infected, they can live. They have a pulse. This is actually potentially losable. With a Terra Surge, it's potentially losable. Zero gets 2, dude, off the pulse Terra Surge. Wait, I'm telling you. Wait, there's a clutchness in the air. There's a clutchness in the air here. RuPaul getting 2 picks immediately back to back is humongous. Dude, Zero gets a 3rd. Oh my fucking god. Dude, holy fucking clutch genes coming out from RuPaul and Zero. I mean, they're still in this fight, and there's no ults for Geekay. And Vega is beat. As long as Vega doesn't have the worst beat of all time, surely. It's a 5-man. Zero can just hard commit. It's a really good slam. That's a really good boop. Someone dies here. Yep. I mean, they got it. They got it. They got it. They get the flip. Okay, you gotta kill someone though. Wait, they gotta kill Kuffa though. They gotta kill Kuffa though. They gotta kill somebody though.
What? There's no way. Geekay have done it. They've defeated the curse of Team Liquid. They are your stage 2.
Well, like, yeah, the pulse was bad, but like, I mean, what am I looking at here? Look at this fight. Look at this fight. 5 people alive. UV dead. Admiral dies. 3 players. This is not Zero's fault. They get here, Infected immediately dies. Fine, that happens to the best of us. Sure. Kuffa's half HP. Missed the pulse, that happens. Any killers? Me and Dead by Daylight? Any killers? Look at this. Kuffa's off point, leaves. Like, literally shoot him. What are we doing? Where are they chasing? Kuffa's on point. Tree just ran past. Vega's on point, not fighting. What am I looking at here? What is the split? And then Tree feeds. Tree literally just hard fed into lethal, dies to Kuffa. Oh my, that's so bad. I mean, that was actually like disaster class. Like, cause Infected dying was okay. Infected dying was okay, it happens. All they had to do was kill Kuffa. All they had to do was kill Kuffa. That one's a bad one. That one's a little bit of a bad one. Tree said, check this out. Tree in that fight, check this out. Check this out. Oh, fuck. Well, Pred time. I mean, I thought Geekay was gonna win.
This was phenomenal.
I did feel confident about Geekay, but I will say I didn't think it was gonna be in that manner. Did we pay out? Yeah, we did.
And you know, it got a shout out Zero though. I know that Geekay won, but that was one of the most crazy Tracer performances to try and keep this going. It was just insane, front to back, all 7 maps. What a wild way to end NA.
Variety time or no? We're gonna do a couple dulls to end it off just to have some discussion, but I don't think we're reaching about the 4-hour mark. I think we're overworking today. We're overworking today, but we are gonna do variety. We are gonna do some variety though for this week. We got Split Fiction. There's gonna be Pokemon. There's gonna be Split Fiction and Pokemon this week. All my legal battles are like over, so I shouldn't have, and I don't have to go to the DMV this week, so I shouldn't have any extenuating circumstances. Peak must return. Yeah, we might do it. We might do another peak. We might do another peak as well with the Plat Chat guys or someone. We'll see. What Pokemon game? We're doing Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Soul Silver right now is with the ongoing. We have a Nuzlocke of that. We have an ongoing Nuzlocke of that right now. We should try Repo. I have Repo. I played it with some friends. It's pretty good. I'm gonna be real with you. I think Nuzlocke. I think not Nuzlocke. I think Peak is better than Repo. I think it's a better gameplay loop. Me personally. I prefer Peak to Repo.
Yeah, and keeping just like that structure, Kuffa on that
Alien Isolation Pikmin 24 hours subathon.
You know, your pick. I highly expected the tank line. Realistically, across all 10 players that we've had here.
But listen, I did barely survive the first gym, but I crushed it after that. Yeah, I do. That's the thing I have been looking for. Essentially, outside of, you guys remember when I played Choice Chamber back in the day, where like chat could like be part of it? It was like I haven't played it in like 3 years, but also like that and like Immortal Redneck, that one like roguelike shooter game I play where like the chat can spawn in debuffs or buffs. There needs to be more Twitch integrated games. It's crazy that there's still not that many Twitch integrated games that are good. Like the best one I've ever played still is Immortal Redneck, where you can like spawn in buffs and debuffs. Like that one is like the best one I've ever played still, by far. And of course Troll Game. How could we forget Troll Game? But I just think it's kind of a big gap that there just isn't a bunch of Twitch integrated games still. The TL Darnshot Garrus says Riot put him on the shit list before he released his video. He had no faith in their investigation, and they removed co-streaming perms from his before he released the first video.
Amazing comeback for this team now that, you know, kind of continues this legacy of theirs without Zero.
So your answer is that but that doesn't really change the fact that like no one was proven to cheat. All it was proven is that Riot fucked him. Is that Riot fucked him for releasing the video?
So really impressive by Geekay coming through here.
Yeah, I can agree more. Which player has
Lethal Company did it? Did Lethal Company have Twitch integration? I didn't know that actually. I have never played Lethal Company. Actually, I've never played Lethal Company ever. That is a game I've not played.
Like start to finish, you know, when it came to Infected, turning it back around, Kuffa. But if I'm still gonna stick.
So that could be a fun one too. That could be a fun one for some friend slop, for some good friend slop gameplay. Are they gonna go over like some of the how like tournament stuff by the way in this or no? I'm looking to see if they do any over tournament stuff at the end. Fun but died in 2 weeks. I don't think Lethal Company died in 2 weeks. I feel like Lethal Company was like really big for like months, and then now it's kind of petered off. I feel like Lethal Company was like humongous for at least 2 months.
First of all,
look at the samurai head knot in Kuffa's hair. What are we doing here? Is he gonna cut off his head knot to go on become a rogue Ronin, a wandering Ronin?
like this was a completely different series. Today you played.
It's on his headset.
What adjustments did you guys make heading into today's match?
He's become a fucking Pikmin.
Along the lines of, you know, hiding strats yesterday, like.
It's a headset topper from his girlfriend. Good for him.
Okay. I don't think the comp that we were playing yesterday was really an issue. I think
Top knot headset versus cat ear headset. Top knot for sure. Top knot for sure.
Like the whole comp depends around me.
I would take a Ronin top knot hair headset 100%.
Like that, and also like only a few days playing that.
You would know that if you're a real hooper. He mentioned it last time he was interviewed. Don't listen to interviews. I'll say it. I'll say it. Don't listen to the interviews. This is banter time.
We'll just beat them.
Don't listen to it.
Okay, I have 2 comments.
So that's on me. That's on me.
Like a thing that you're gonna try and keep is that like for the headset to kind of block out of the ways.
Nah.
Okay, I'm also just waiting for news on tournaments. So while we wait, chat, you guys can tell me. I'll put this in the background. I'm gonna go. I'm dulling. I'm dulling.
Before we went into this match, going back to the basics, is it just a night and day?
What is this?
For you when you play the Ramatra, just because it looks.
Someone's linking something. I have to look at it. Pokedol. We'll do Pokedol.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely comfortable, and like, it's through the mirror, and like, it's fine.
I mean, that is such a good clip, though. When Vigilante does that, it's so good. It's so good, though. When he drops the Ra, he drops the Ra on them. It's so good. It's so fucking good. I love that one. I love that shit from Vigilante. They say you missed the walkouts. OWCS Korea, they got the walkouts. Alright, yesterday was Omastar. Give me a Kava Guy Bellsprout. Okay, not grass or poison. Not green and yellow. Not stage 1 either. Let's go for like a fire. Give me like a Charizard. Not fire or flying. Not stage 3. So stage 2. Could be like a. We could be looking for like a ghost or a psychic Pokemon of some sort, perhaps. Let's see. Maybe even a monotype. Perhaps a monotype. I don't know what a mono. Like a Vaporeon. That's a stage. So give me a Vaporeon. Holy fuck! I thought I got it. Oh my god. Okay. Monotype water. Blue stage 2. Who is a dude? Wait, they dropped the fucking on cast. Lethal drops the fucking on cast. Holy fuck. Okay. Let's see the. Who is a monotype? Are Poliwhirl? Is Poliwhirl a monotype? Or Wartortle? I'm gonna go Poliwhirl. I feel like I'm more confident.
Yes, you can. Stage is yours.
Liquid, you cannot buy wins. Just letting you guys know, you cannot buy wins.
Holy fuck, he's going crazy on them? Wait, he's going crazy on them here? You cannot buy wins? I love that one for them. Now, okay, I'm gonna be honest though. They're also this shit talk doesn't hit very hard because also isn't this team like Saudi money? That doesn't hit that hard because it's kind of Saudi money, but I respect it. I do respect it. Let's go Wartortle.
You know, Johnny, I'm still loving the idea that your conspiracy theory.
What the fuck? Who is this?
I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon.
Is it who is this?
With you, they went to that lower bracket. They still fought, very, very well.
Who the fuck is this?
Coasted their way towards that grand finals, and where they're at that 4-3, and really, really deserve this win.
Yeah, what an amazing.
I mean, that's a dragon. It's a water type. Stage 2.
There was some doubt, like how good would they be without Sarah? They picked up my moan, and you're thinking like, can they continue?
And it's mono.
After Champions Clash, and just mightily impressed by their performance through.
And it's not Poliwhirl or Wartortle. What the fuck is? Who could this be?
Early on, when my moan was over on the Sombra, she's like, this is a really professional team. Like they have a great understanding of how to play positionally.
Where's the what's that? What are the C ones? C. Let's go for a C.
So from day one here in
Seadra.
Really impressed by how they performed, and they carried that form throughout all of stage 2 to the point now where they're stage 2 champions. So very well deserved.
So they're getting the crown. They're getting the extra.
Okay, what about Seal?
A few days ago.
What about is Seal a monotype?
International competition.
Is Seal a monotype? Are they even a stage 2? I don't know if they're in evolution stage 2. Oops. I don't know if they're in evolution stage 2. Or Starmie. Starmie. Are they a water psychic? I don't know. Let's go for it. God damn it, they're a water psychic. I don't think Seal is a stage 2. Oh, Golduck! Golduck?
I mean, I'm assuming all these. Vision with Violet?
Let's freaking go. Okay. It's literally Golduck? Okay, well, I got it.
Yeah, man. So there's
I got it.
ahead of us. I am very excited.
Don't worry about it. Oh, wait, you're going over the schedule? Not really, I think, right?
If you like promotion relegation, sorry, Rich. Sorry, if you like promotion relegation, it's the craziest, one of the craziest days in Overwatch. I promise you. If you show up there, it's just Face It Masters teams just punching on OWCS teams. It's going back.
So they didn't really go through too much there. Okay, that's all I get. And what was the LCQ info? What even was the LCQ info? Did I get any info there? Did we know he's even going yet? Probably not. Which Pokemon is featured on this? I'm gonna go Squirtle. I'm a goat. I'm the goat. I'm the goat. This is a weird looking card for Squirtle, but I'm the goat. Everyone is qualified? No, it's more so like what's the format? Like what's happening? Do we know the format of LCQ? Growing out of the bug's back are mushrooms called, oh, this is the Parasect? Or maybe Paris. Oh. So there's multiple mushrooms. Let's go Shadow, the Hedgehog. This is Pidgey. No, this is what? This is. I mean, I don't know. Fuck it. Give me Pidgeotto. Is there a Spearow? Spearow? Who is this?
Unfortunately done. This playoffs really went by quickly, I feel. But what amazing Overwatch we got to witness. But stick around.
Articuno.
Even though we're done here with this stream.
Oh wait, is this Leek? No, not Leek. What's her name? What's their name? Farfetch. Farfetch? Farfetch?
So make sure to share some love.
Firo?
Spread some love. Say hi from us, and we very much hope to see all of you again.
Moltres? Thoughts?
Now it's bye-bye. Have a good night, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Who the fuck is this? Zubat? No. I don't know. I mean, it's got to be one of these. Okay, Pidgey. Okay. Pidgeot. What? That looks like nothing like Pidgeot. These are two completely different photos. What the hell? These are completely different photos. Look at this. It's in this one, the wings at its side. LCQ is double a limb. All first to two top teams don't qualify from each region get invited. No. Well, they don't get invited. I think anyone can just show up, right? I thought, but yeah, I did. Okay, so I didn't know about the rest of the format though. Rate these dance moves.
So that's pretty neat.
Let me turn that off.
It's Wrecking Ball.
I want to see someone get down on the ground.
Is it the Wrecking Ball dance? Or is it the...
You guys already... Look at what... That's just gonna be.
It's the Hammond. You have to do the Hammond, not the...
You can do either or. You can do...
Wait, he going crazy with it. I didn't even see that.
Yo!
Wait, he actually hit that though. Do this one. Don't tell if this is the Skyrim. Find myself the Skyrim map, Cameron. Don't tell me this is the Lost in the Skyrim map. God damn it. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it's the one in the Skyrim map. How the fuck would how am I gonna ever know? How would I ever fucking know where this is at? We did this before and I have no clue. I have no clue where I could even begin with this. Like ever. Like there's just no shot I'd be able to know. I had a heat idea for the Toilet Bowl tournament. At the end of the tournament, they should hand out awards for worst player and worst coach. I don't think you can do that without it being really mean. I don't think you can do that without it being really mean. Rattle? What the fuck? To learn the game, we're going to play it through our quick tutorial. What is this? What the hell is this? Welcome to Rattle. Let's learn how to play. Begin by solving the first clue below, then type your answer in the yellow box. Note the 5 next to the yellow box indicates the answer is 5 letters long. Cardinals directions that down on a map most of the time. I mean south, okay? Correct. Now you see all the remaining clues. In Rattle, the clues are out of order, and you have to determine which clue is right for this step. Oh, okay. Well, that's not hard. How do I just drag it? How do I move this? Like, what do I... Oh, I just can write it. Can I write it? Or is it just... Well, it's 5. So I'm going to go... Okay, I'm just going to go mouth here. There we go. It's just out of order. If you're ever stuck, you can tap the light bulb next to the yellow box for a hint that will reveal which of the clues is correct. Gotcha. 6 letters, kind of food and music sounds like mouth. Kind of feud. I mean, that sounds like mouth. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Move the first 6 letters, move the first letter of mouth to get to the end where we're at. Organ that sits inside the mouth is a tongue. How do you spell tongue? There we go. We've done it. For... I mean, this could be... That sounds like tongue. That's just not right. 4, piece of clothing that often has a tongue is a shoe. 4, popular piano duet. Rubber layer on the bottom. I'm going to go soul. Shit, it's not soul. Oh, wait, it's not how you spell it. Soul. There you go. 4... Move the first letter of soul to the end to get where we're at. Kind of food. I mean, this could just be soul food. Popular piano duo, something in soul. Is it rhythm in soul? Move the first letter of soul to the end to get where we're at. What the hell is it? I don't... What is this? Something in soul. Rhythm and soul? Drum and bass? Dick and balls? What is a 5-letter? What's a 5-letter? Well, it's got to be 5-letter. Rhythm is not. Oh, no, it is. No, it's not. Because it'd be... RT... How do you spell rhythm? RTH... Maybe? But also says move first letter soul. So it's probably like the next clue. Drum... Blues. What is like, I don't know, like what's like a something popular piano duet, something in soul. Heart and soul. Heart. With the first letter of heart to the end to get to where we're at. First letter of heart to the end. Is it this? The earth? We're the earth. The earth. We've done it. We did it. That's the tutorial. Okay, great. Great game. Great game. Now play the daily. Fuck. Okay, I'll play today's rattle. Here we go. Holy shit, it's long. Okay, spinning. Anagram, it's 6 letters. Anagram of spinning. Oh my god. Get an email. To get an email mailbox, it's, I don't know. The final stretch in a normal game. Well, one of these is like inning. The final inning. Change 1 letter in spinning to get a name. I mean, I'm just going to put inning. There we go. Because it's definitely inning. Okay. 5 letters. With the last letter of inning to get to the front to something thrown. To get something thrown. Inning protects you from this. Sports played by the innings. Baseball is 9 letters. Or 10. Is B-A-S-E. B-A-S-E. B-A. That's 5 letters. The inning play. I mean, What about inner? No. Innings are protected from this. Inning team played after a piece of inning equipment. The final stretch. 5 letters. I mean, this is probably penny, right? No. Anagram inning to get an email mailbox. I don't know what that is. Change 1 letter. Greek counterpart of inning. It's worth 1 inning. I mean, I think it's... Oh, final. Duh. What? What? Final inning? 9th? What about 9th? 9th! for baseball. 9th. 5. Move the last letter of 9th to get something thrown. 9th protect sports players played by the 9th. 9th team named after a piece of 9th equipment. The 9th planet. Pluto. Once was the 9th planet. Anagram of Pluto. And change first letter in Pluto to get a homophone of Pluto that's worth almost nothing. Change one letter in Pluto to get a name. Plato. Nope. Greek counterpart of Pluto. Oh, shit. Is this... No, not Aries. Is this... Oh, fuck. What was Pluto? What was he? What was he? Was it not... If not Aries, his Greek counterpart of Pluto, because Pluto was Roman, who was... What are the Roman gods? Ares, Aphrodite... Hades? Ah, 5. Hades protects you from this. Sports played by the Hades. Hades team after plays the Hades. Change the order to get a name. It's worth 1 Hades. Anagram of Hades to get an email mailbox. Change the order to Hades to get a homophone of Hades. That's worth almost nothing. Is this shade, perhaps? Anagrammed? Yep. 3. It's worth 1 shade. Change the order shade to get a name. Change first letter in shade to get a homophone of that's worth nothing. Shade. 3. 3. It's worth 1. It's worth 1. It protects you from the shade. Protects you from the sun. This is basketball. Yep. There we go. Because basketball is played by this. 4 letters. Basketball team named for a piece of basketball equipment. Basketball team named for a piece of equipment. The hoops. The Jazz. Four letters though. 4 letters. Change first letter in basketball to get a homophone of basketball. That's worth almost nothing. Baseball. I don't know. Anagram basketball to get a mailbox. I don't know. What's some other ones? Jazz. Mavericks. Lakers. Bulls. No, that's 4 letters. Basketball team named for a piece of basketball equipment. Hoops. Court. What else do we got? Shoes. What the fuck is a 4-letter team name? I mean, the Rockets are not a basketball equipment. Pelicans. A basketball team named after a piece of basketball equipment that's not a basketball? Headband? The Celtics? The Celtics? The Nets! Four letters. Anagram of Nets to get an email mailbox. Change first letter in Nets to get a homophone of Nets. It's worth almost nothing. Change one letter Nets to get a name. It's worth 1 Nets. Sent. It's an anagram for email. 4. Change first letter in sent to get a homophone of sent. Okay, sent. Sounds sent like. It's worth 1 cent. Penny. Change one letter in penny to get a name. What? There could be many different names. This could be many different names. 1 letter, and it's 5. P-E. In P. Wait, maybe it's at the front. Tinny. Linny time. Okay. What? One letter in Penny to get a name? One letter? Panny? Penny? Pony? Linny? Tinny? Cinny? Minnie? Rinny? Benny? Benny! What? And those could all be names! Those could all be names. Change one letter in Penny to get a name. What are you talking about? Those could all be names. Fuck. What? Who could? What are you talking? What am I missing here? What am I missing here? What am I missing here? One letter. One letter. Ninny. Vinny. Vinny? No, that's not gonna right. That's not right. It's not Linny or Benny. Winnie? No, that's not a name. Cinny. Denny. Denny. No? No? The Henny. I'm off the Henny. What is this? Kenny. What the fuck? The Kenny's a name. Kenny's a name. What are we talking? That's one letter. I've changed one letter. Kenny is absolutely a name. What am I missing here? What are we talking about? Change one letter in Penny to get a name. And it's not Benny, Kenny. What? What? Have I changed the last letter? Pin. I mean, what if it's Penny with an I? Nope. What the fuck could this possibly be? Am I? Use your eyes. Listen, I'm going to chat. One letter in Penny to get a name? Oh, it's Ginny. Oh. No. I didn't know it was in the title.
Almost July 1st, so I'll quickly say thank you for being my emotional support, straight white man.
Can you draw a clock for us? Thank you, Amore. The tier 1. I did not read I didn't read the title. I didn't read the title. I didn't know it was gonna have that. While you were gone, PG leaked all his codes. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! It wasn't just me! Let's go! Let's fucking go! We did it! We fucking did it, dude. I can't, we're not alone. We're not alone. That's big. That's big news.
Throwing for content.
He just started copy pasting them all into chat. Munch 365 tier 1. Okay, well, we've overworked ourselves now. We've overworked ourselves now. We're gonna be back with variety this week, though. Variety is on the table. Frinslop's on the table. What is this clip? Can we watch that clip? I linked them again. I just linked it again. I just linked it again. It's okay. What's really cinematic about this is you can see the water from me trying to do the bit falling off my face. Do you see the teardrop of water? It's just like, it's falling. You can see the teardrop, like it looks like I'm crying, where it's going off my face here in the clip. It's okay. Oh man, that's a good one. That's a real good claim. Yeah, that's where I leaked all the codes. Yeah, that's where I leaked all the codes while trying to get myself all soaked up for the broadcast bit. I think we can get one quick peek run before ending today. No, I don't think we can. I don't think we can, actually. Okay. Chat. We're going offline. Variety is back this week. Surely at least a Strands. Oh my fucking. Okay, you know what? You'll get a mini. You'll get a connections actually. You'll get a connections. You'll get it one connections and we're done. Variety is back this week. If not tomorrow, then Tuesday. You'll get a connections. Earthworm, Mushroom, Moonwalk. These are type of dances. Floss, the jerk. What? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Float, root beer float, a banana split, a mud pie, and a sundae. Perhaps there? God damn it. Oh, a shake. There we go. Ice creams. Ice cream treats. Perfect. Cabbage Patch Kids. Maybe. Bolt. Jerk. Oh, wait. Jump. Startle. All to, like, be alert to jump on up. Yep. Flinch it. Flinching up. Mushroom. Mushroom grows in the dirt. Mud's in dirt. Cabbage Patch can be in the dirt. Earthworm could eat the dirt. This could be dirt-related things. Cabbage Patch. Maybe no cabbage. What about Puddle? What about Puddle? Because I feel like, is a Cabbage Patch is Cabbage Patch a fucking robot moonwalk floss? What if it's this? Oh. Cabbage Patch? Cabbage Patch is a dance move? Cabbage Patch is a dance move? What the fuck? What the hell is... Okay, I need to see. Cabbage Patch dance move. Oh, it's this? It's this one? This is a Cabbage Patch? What the... That's the Cabbage Patch, bro? When you do this? You do a little bit of this? I didn't know. I did not know. How to do the Cabbage Patch? Here, let's look at hip-hop dancing on YouTube.
So, we're gonna take you
Here, let's... I just want to see it.
So, we're gonna start...
I'm sorry, I'm skipping your... I'm sorry. There's a... there we go.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's the Cabbage
6,
Patch.
7, 8. Those are the arms. The legs lean with the arms. So let's just do the body without the arms.
Lean.
So if you're going counterclockwise, like tech, you're going to start your lean in the direction where your arms are going to start, which would be on the right side. So
on the left side for me.
Slowly with the lean. 6,
okay.
7, just the lean. You go
just
1,
the lean.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with a tiny little step.
And then
2,
I can't
3,
step really. It's hard
4,
in this.
5,
I'm stepping a little bit. Just pretend I'm stepping.
Arms. 1,
2,
3.
Okay, I'm
4,
seeing it. I'm seeing it.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's the Cabbage.
There we go. I can't. I'm trying to like bend down to be in the camera. I can't. Here we go. I can do it up here. If I'm up here, but then I look like I'm like point of view. I'm like 8 feet tall. I can't do it. But you get the point. It's like it's kind of like a this. You know, we're kind of doing like a this. We're doing like a this thing. We're doing like a this angle. Okay. We're doing kind of like a this type of thing. You know. You are so white. You know what? Just for that, I'm ending the stream. Just for that, I'm ending the stream. You'll be lucky if you get variety tomorrow. You'll be lucky.